Okay.
Do you want to? You thought you're going to interrupt me?
I was going to say I have a conversation point that we can talk about this week. So I know you're a
Then
big
go
fan.
for it.
We touched on it a bit last time, but I'm currently rewatching Hunter x Hunter for like the third time ever, and I'm really enjoying my rewatch of Hunter x Hunter. So I'd be down to talk a bit of Hunter x Hunter
Oh
because
my!
I like Hunter x Hunter.
So you were a big Nen Impact fan. That's always good to
Okay,
know.
I
You
said
you
I
played
said Hunter x Hunter, not your dead anime games, bro. Like
you think Curse Clash is dead? Nen Impact
you
dies
probably
even
prefer the
quicker.
Attack on Titan games to the actual show.
Have you played them? They're great. They're good. They're like actually good. No,
No, I'm
like
sure they are,
genuinely.
but like the show is.
No, but they're really good. Like
Yeah.
for Dynasty. Okay, so anime games have like so many categories they can be in, and they're usually dog shit. They'll go like arena
Yeah.
fighters, like the Storm games, Demon Slayer. They can go fighting games like Dragon Ball Fighters, Hunter x Hunter, stuff like that. They
Yeah.
could go, Muso games or warrior games like Pirate Warriors, Berserk Banner of the Hawk, Gundam's got a bunch of Warriors games. And the Attack on Titan one went that route, but because of Attack on Titan as a series, the Muso, like the gameplay is really unique because you zip zooping around and it's really fun.
Yeah.
It's genuinely just really cool. So I'll besmirch the series, but the games are a grand old time, right? They're genuinely gone. They're fun for like Muso games. They're the more unique ones. The Pirate Warriors, the One Piece ones fell off. 4's pretty ass, but is it Wings of Requiem? They've got some dumb names, but the Attack on Titan one's
Yeah,
pretty
something like
decent.
that.
Yeah,
No,
not
I've
even played
seen
them. Big fan.
I've
Big
seen them
fan.
being gassed up. I don't know. I don't like
Games.
games like that. I don't know if it was a good game, then sure. Like
How would
again,
you know? I just said it's a good game.
no, but like if they were actually good games,
But there's no
not
operators
like
and
bad
sledging
good.
in the game, so I
Okay,
can't
enough,
play
bro.
it.
If it was like what's that game? The Star Wars one. I quite
Dead
liked
by
it.
Daylight.
Dead by
That's unreal.
Daylight, the Star Wars game, yeah.
That's all you play. Siege and Dead by
I have
Daylight. So
played a lot of Dead. I have played
your
a
opinion is
lot of Dead by Daylight
invalid.
recently. I can't
What?
lie.
But what Star Wars game are you talking about? Plays like how you would want it to play like?
Like,
There's more Star Wars
uh,
games than I've got hairs in
no,
my head.
like I'm thinking of the recent ones, like with Carol
Oh, the
Kestis. You know what I mean?
the Fallen Order.
Yeah, but no, just like a story game though. Like, do you know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. That sort of vibe of game. If they made that for like anime games, cool. I'm down for that. I have no interest. I know you guys like fighting games, but even if they made a good fighting game, I don't care. Fighting games are good for people who like fighting games. They're trash for everyone who doesn't like fighting games,
No,
which is
I
a lot
wouldn't
of
say
people.
that.
Like,
No, people will still buy like Dragon Ball Fighters sold really well. Even for people,
yeah,
you have
among
auto
people who
combos.
like Dragon Ball and fighting games.
No, you didn't have to like fighting games to get in a fight because there was auto combos, which was
Okay, but
very
yeah,
contentious, right? But they look very pretty, and every single animation is ripped straight from the manga frame by frame. So it's glorious to look at and it's glorious to play. I will argue with this till I die.
no, that's fine, and they
Don't
can keep making those. But at the same time, they could make a game like a good, like modern story game like that, or even like, bro, Shonen Rivals
I,
would be
I
dope.
don't. How many anime games have you played at all?
Like, I've played Jujutsu Shenanigans, and I loaded into a Roblox Naruto game for 3 minutes.
Oh shit! This blues played blocks fruits. I'll shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Fuck.
hold that.
Holy shit. No, but like even One Piece has like 10 fucking million. You got the Warriors, you got Burning Blood, you got Unlimited World Red, you got Odyssey came out. Maybe Odyssey was good. I don't know. That was like 10-based story. Like, I don't know. I just think you've got a very closed mind.
I just think they're bad games, bro. Or
You wouldn't
maybe
know.
they're
You
not even
haven't
bad.
played
I just like there's no standout like
You wouldn't know because you haven't played
really
any.
good. It's just like I don't know. I feel like
All
it's one
these
of
games
those.
are bad. How do you know? Who knows?
Ah, no, it's just not it.
Not like the Attack on Titan ones. I like the standouts for Muso games, right? Like
No, like
every Muso game plays the same except for that one.
I'd be willing to try that though because like I've
Because it's
actually
Attack on Titan.
yeah, but also because I've heard of the game and heard people say it's good. I've
Yeah.
not heard anyone talk about. I've heard like nerds who love games, like niche games that no one's ever heard of, like you, sort of
Yeah,
gas
one
up these
second.
games that they really like. You're clearly insanely biased, but
No,
in
I
terms
mean,
of like Attack on Titan is one of those
people-
games. Okay, people actually really like it. It's a good game, cool. But you'll sit there and like you'll
I'll
talk
play
about like
random
some
shit.
yeah, I know, and you'll be like, oh, it's great. I don't know
I'll
what the
play,
fun
like,
that is,
fighting
bro. I don't
games
play that.
where there's like 2 people left.
Like,
There's
it's
just like 2
so
random dudes in the Philippines, are the only dudes people left playing it. And I'll be like, what's happening, lads? Let's play some fucking Nitro Blasters. Let's play some JoJo Heritage for the future. Well, a lot of people still play JoJo Heritage. No, but like, you know, you're missing out. You don't, you know, you could be playing like, even for example, right, the big one. Even though arena fighters, and I don't, then I'm not the biggest fan because they're always like mechanically very simple.
Is that like
Like
Spark and Zero?
Storm. No. More like Storm, like the Naruto Storm games. Like they're very simple mechanically, but the fan service is always 10 out of 10. The animations always look great. You always got team supers like all the Kage at once showing up and use a big fucking golem. You always got like Madara and Obito doing a team jutsu. The fan service is always great. The animations are always really cool. It's just the gameplay is always really simple, but it doesn't matter because it's always fun to look at and relatively fun to play. It's just, you know, they're not always mega fun competitively because they're that simple, right? Same goes with like the Demon Slayer games. Relatively simple, pretty fun and pretty to look at, but don't expect like
sounds like Demon Slayer.
Yeah, don't expect mechanical complexity, right? Don't expect something complex because overall the gameplay really fucking simple.
Actually, let me do a little segment then.
Segment.
Sorry guys, Josh's camera's cut out, but while he tries to fix it, I'm going to pose a question to everybody. Basically, the other day, right, I initially was just fucking around with a friend of mine, and we were on that website, one of those websites, you know, where you like choose a little anime game and it shows you, there's like a tournament, like it was a which anime character has the most aura, and there's like 100 characters, and you do like a load of rounds, and you just choose one. It just shows you two, like a matchup, and then you just press which one, and you keep going until there's like, you know, quarterfinals and semifinals, and then you have a winner, right? One of those kind of websites. We were just doing that shit. And we found a pretty decent one. It had like a load of good characters. A lot of whom we hadn't heard of before. A lot of whom I obviously knew, but he didn't have a clue, which he decided to, you know, give his opinions anyway. And we decided we'll do it by voting. So like, even if I knew who it was and I was like, well, obviously this character, and he's like, nah, fuck that, whatever. We'd still go through a vote. So the conclusion was quite funny, and I got like probably 5 or so rounds in, and I was like, I'm actually going to record this because I can make it into like a video or a members only video or something, like maybe a reaction video, something like that, right? Anyway, this has got like over 100 characters in it, and we did the maximum rounds. So we're covering every character, okay, that's in this quiz.
5.
Bro, no, I knew like, I think I knew over 50% of the characters it showed. Because again, they were like, but they were specifically, they specifically like picked out aura characters. No, I think I would say it's more like 70% that I knew. But they specifically picked out aura characters. So it was like, I knew most of them.
So imagine just like D Grey Man, or whatever the fucking main character's called, versus like the main dude from like Hitman Reborn, and you're like, what the fuck are these guys?
Is your cam sorted yet, by the way?
You what?
Cam? Oh, I had to like redo it. Okay, there you go. You're back.
You just left me on frozen, even though it was all.
I don't know, you fixed it. I was waiting for you. But anyway, yeah, so yeah, but no, it was like examples. Obviously, it's just like Gojo, Itachi, Pain, Sonjinwoo, All Might, Madara, Aizen, Ichigo, like Escanor, Shinra, like Simone, Kamina.
Simone,
yeah.
Simone.
Simone.
He's not a fucking like Lion King character. It's Simone. Come on, brother.
Okay, listen. Whatever. That is close enough. Do you know what my mate was calling me when it's in Gurren Lagann? Simon, bro. Who's Simon? Get Simon out of here.
I'd prefer Simon over Simone.
What is it? Simone.
Simone the Digger.
It's better than Simon, bro. Simon makes him sound like some Randy Andy. I don't call him Simon. This is my goat of anime. Simon. No! Anyway, the point is...
Your goat is Levi, which is also a really normal name.
Levi. He's important in this story.
Oh, sorry, Levi.
My mate did that, exactly. And he did. I know a guy called Levi from up north.
That's a real name.
It's a real name. I don't think his name's actually Levi. I think it's a
mistranslation.
I think it's a John Weary error. But yeah, no. Anyway, enough about Levi. So we're sitting there doing this tier list, and it's me who knows most of these characters. Him who knows like maybe like he's big on Naruto, Attack on Titan, loves Full Metal. Beyond that,
yep.
He likes Vinland Saga. Seen that recently, and I think, what else has he seen? Like Tokyo Ghoul. I don't know. Just not a lot. Less than 10 probably. So anyway, I knew most, and there was a guy who knew no one, and he was basically the mediator, right? It's like if we couldn't decide between us, he decides based off the images they show us, like the little gifs that they show us. It's like, which one do you prefer? And he had only watched Attack on Titan and JJK, so like, you know, pretty unbiased.
Converting people to exclusively.
But like, obviously, like we both, me and the guy doing it, we both love Attack on Titan. We both love Jujutsu Kaisen. All right, so it was okay there, but he is. And listen, I love Naruto. Okay, you know I love Naruto, but he is the ultimate Naruto glazer. Okay, this guy was putting up a fight for his Naruto characters. And do you know what he hasn't seen? He hasn't seen Bleach. Now out of these 100, and he told me at the beginning of the game, he was like, I know who's winning this, by the way. You don't get a say in it, bro. Itachi's winning this whole tournament. I was like, well, I'm sure he'll go far, because he's Itachi. Do you know what the, like, I think the 3rd or 4th matchup was in the tournament, bro?
Be like Itachi Aizen.
It was Itachi Aizen. And I said to him, brother, this is so unlucky, but I'm sorry, when it comes down to it, Aizen just has more aura than Itachi. I don't know what to tell. And obviously, there was no convincing him. So I think we put it down. I don't know if we put it down to a coin flip or like, I knew in the future I would want like, Aizen was a contender for winning, but I knew I was going to have to argue for All Might and Gojo and like whatever in the future. So I was like, fine, you can have your Itachi pick. All right, but I'm going to like go out of my way. He's like, no, I've never like, but then he said this. He was like basing it off. No, but like, when you hear about like people talk about anime and stuff, like if I open TikTok or whatever, like people always gassing Itachi's aura, but who's this Aizen guy? I've never heard of this Aizen guy. People don't rate Aizen like that. And I was like, right. I guarantee you, bro, if I sat people, realistically, it's going to be very close if you put it to a vote between Itachi and Aizen. Surely.
I know it's too many people who...
I know like Itachi's got some glazers, bro, but like, it's Aizen.
Every Itachi dude will always point to that scene of, like at the beginning of the Sasuke fight where he's like on the ground and he points.
Yeah, and he points and he's sat in the chair, bro. I know, but Kyoku Suigetsu, brother.
Just there's too many more moments like with Aizen. There's moments you can take away from Itachi. Like, why did Itachi run away from Jiraiya? Itachi fucking died.
But like Aizen has some negative aura moments too. Let's be real.
What's a negative moment for him? Like a genuine negative moment for Aizen. Like
well, the thing is with Aizen, right, is like he's aura, but at the same time, if you like strip him to his bare components, he is like anti-aura. He's a pathetic little kid that has bare aura. But if you like, when he starts, bro, he does not have aura. Like he has aura, but doesn't have aura at the same time. You know when he's like in his like prison realm shit, shouting at Urahara, bro.
He's still like, no, I don't fucking agree.
He's got aura. But he also hasn't. It's weird. He is both.
I don't even say it's aura. He's like that. He is right though. He's like that's the mentality of a loser. What's wrong with you? You're supposed to be a genius, you fucking idiot. What's wrong with you? That's what I mean. It's
like it's meant to be a negative aura moment because he's just been beaten and he's crying about it like a little loser. But what he's saying and how he's saying it is like he's still got aura. I don't know. Even in the moments where he doesn't have aura, he has aura.
You can say what you want about Aizen as a character because he's deceptively simple, right? But you take that moment away, and all the moments he has are pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Right? Like, just the chair. Any moment he's sat in the chair. Dope.
In 1,000 Year Blood War, when Shunzui is like, he's like, nah, I can't, can you let me out the chair? And Shunzui's like, fuck off, bro. I know you can do this shit from down here. And then he goes, he starts his Hado no Kyuju, and the little trickles of lightning, and Shunzui freaks the hell. He's like, everyone, fuck off now, please. It's so cool, man. I'm sorry.
The chair, he tells him to fuck off.
And it's like, well, why are you wasting this much effort when you can crush them with spiritual pressure alone? People get too close to him. His aura makes people disintegrate if they get too close. Like, come on.
Cough up blood.
Yeah, I'm like, sorry.
Damn. When I see him throw hands with like KCM1 Naruto, when I see him fight Kabuto, I'm not thinking, wow, this dude's fucking hot stuff. Wow, he's fighting Kabuto in a 2v1. Wow. I mean,
he has aura. Like insane aura. But
sometimes.
It's not Aizen, bro. I'm sorry. He's just
ninja bone disease and he's going blind. But if going blind can work to your advantage, right?
Yeah, I feel like him being sick kind of gives him more aura.
It can help, but like the better example of that kind of thing is Arima from Tokyo Ghoul, right? I know you ain't fucking like really seen it, right? Just imagine like the equivalent of I haven't caught up on Sakade's Ninjas, but like imagine Takamura, right?
Yeah.
An equivalent, like someone who's like the peak.
Yeah.
The peak of like the ghoul hunters. And then they reveal to you, like spoiler alert, like a minor one. He's fighting Arima's fighting the strongest ghouls ever. Blind. He has cataracts. He can't fucking see. He's still wearing glasses and he still can't fucking see. He's just got cataracts and he's just doing it the entire time. And he just doesn't give a fuck.
I have another example you won't like, but it's a perfect one for me to understand. Is like, bro, Levi gets shredded by that thunder spear. You've lost your fingers, you've lost an eye, you've barely recovered, your wounds are still fresh. And he's out there fighting this final battle, still putting up bare numbers. Like, and it's kind of, it's just he has more aura because you're there. Like, how is Levi still being Levi even though he is literally like crippled? His leg doesn't work anymore.
I feel like it's if when you just see them like being all weak, like you see Itachi coughing up fucking blood, just going like, fuck, another day. He does have moments like him being like 12 and scaring off Orochimaru. That's very funny. Like Orochimaru was in the Akatsuki. And he
the
saw
Deidara
like,
stuff is good as well.
Yeah, there's plenty of cool stuff with Itachi. It's just, if he was in the war, there wouldn't be.
The thing is, as well, he's in one of those like worlds where that amount of aura is like not rare either. Because you've got him like trying to like stare down Jiraiya, and then you've got Jiraiya just staring him back. Do you know what I mean? They can counteract the aura in Naruto, whereas like when it comes to aura, Aizen just blatantly stands above everyone in Bleach.
Well, yes.
No, he does. Like...
not knowing who All Might is, come the fuck on. That's fucked up. He's in a Deadpool comic, bro. Come on.
No, listen, we'll get to the conversation about My Hero in a second and what this guy said about My Hero. I'm using this podcast to vent about all the horrifically god-awful takes this fake anime fan has had. By the way, he's got, like, we did okay, no. We'll get to it. But to continue this aura listing, right? So I was like, okay, fine, I'll accept defeat Aizen. Like, as much as I know Aizen's the GOAT, but, like, we'll let Itachi through. Fine. Worse things have happened, okay? We keep going. We keep going. Now, bear in mind, this guy has just watched JJK. Right? I told him to watch it. I was like, what are you laughing about?
Because he said, worse things have happened. I'm like, fuck. You know,
9/11.
I'm looking out at 2001 September. Like, fuck. But Itachi won the tournament. Fuck. Oh god. I don't know why that's where my mind went.
I genuinely like I could see you thinking it before you even said that, bro. Like immediately, worse things have happened. Obviously, he's thinking 9/11.
Of course. But anyway, please.
Yeah, no. So, this is the problem, right? So he's had previously just mainly watched Attack on Titan, Naruto, right? And he was asking me because obviously he knows like his mate. We're like more IRL friends, right? So,
right.
No, that's not what I... So he obviously was like, oh, I'm friends with this really like famous and handsome, sexy anime YouTuber who knows everything about anime. Yeah, he asked for Josh in between us. Exactly what he said. Yeah, can you send him a message for me, please? No.
Of course, that happens all the time.
We were like, we've just been playing Dead by Daylight or whatever, and we get talking about it. So I think like we were talking a lot when I was going through Naruto for the first time, and he asked for some recommendations. So I said, Full Metal. Watched it. It's his top one now. It surpassed his Nostalgia Legacy anime, obviously, because it's Full Metal.
It's always been the meme, though. FMA Brotherhood has always been on the #1 for my anime list since the dawn of time.
Because it is that good.
It's in the 10 Commandments. It's on the back, actually. It's FMA will always be #1.
Very good reason. If you say FMAB is your #1 of all time, I'd be like, yeah, fine. I'm not going to even bother trying to argue with you.
I don't disagree, but if someone says that, it's like, I feel like you need
It's white bread, sure, but like...
Yeah, no, not even that. I usually just insinuate you haven't watched a bunch. But if you've watched like 10 million shows, you usually don't say FMA. And
it's still in my top 3.
It's always like great, but no one ever says like after you've watched like 20 like million shows. People don't always like go straight towards it. It's always like people either forget about it or it's like in the top 15. Don't know why. Even though it's like just really fucking.
No, it is really good. Like no, I understand what you mean though. It's like, but still. So he loved that, and then I think he put himself on Vinland Saga. He really liked that as well. But I said like watch JJK. He started JJK a while ago. All right. Season 1 he found inconsistent, which is fair, I guess. He
starts off a bit slow and you go back through it.
Yeah, he enjoyed the Sister School arc a lot more.
Oh yeah, Goodwill's where
I think again, I agree because I edited my bit of a video about it yesterday, but like Junpei brings down season 1 for me a lot.
Shut the fuck up.
But anyway, so And then he
Moonlight
watched
Red.
season 2, right? And he loved season 2 to the point where he was like, it went straight up into his top 5. He has
Yeah,
watched
because Junpei comes
enough.
back,
But like,
obviously.
no. I rant about that as well. But and of course, he basically naturally, without knowing much about Agenda, kind of came to the conclusion that Gojo is a fraud and Sukuna is his favorite character. And after seeing Sukuna's performance in Shibuya, that he would fuck up Gojo. And I was like, okay.
How many named characters does Gojo actually beat?
Yeah, I know, but like, I get it. I understood why he thought that, because when I sit through and watch it as well, I'm like, Sukuna does just seem more impressive than Gojo. Like, throughout the anime, he does.
The series, Gojo beats fuck all anyone.
Okay.
He didn't even kill Jogo, dude. He didn't even kill Jogo. Didn't kill Hanami.
The Hanami one irks me slightly. He did kill Hanami.
Well, it took 2 times.
He
didn't even kill Jogo the second
killed
time.
Hanami in a much more impressive way than the purple would have been, to be fair. He literally just walked towards them with aura, and Hanami disintegrated.
No, but even still, it's like, that thing can eat a hollow purple, but not being walked.
No, I know, I get it. Like, I understand it, but
fucking stupid. He could have killed more people, which obviously he would, because he's, but
still, like,
stupid.
Look. So he's just Sukuna's his favorite character. He also hates on Yuji, so I feel like you two would get along slightly.
I don't hate Yuji. I don't hate him.
I knew that would set you
up.
off.
I don't like how he ends up. I think it's stupid. I had the same problem with Bleach, except with Bleach, it's really spaced out, so it doesn't feel as bad. Yuji just gets fucking everything. I've been through it.
He's his contenders for favorite character are between Yuta and Sukuna. And I think his third choice, unironically, would be Toge.
Okay, that's fine. That's best.
Right?
Yeah, dude.
I'm saying.
I agree.
Toge
is dope.
Toge is dope.
Toge above Gojo. He's got more depth.
He does keep chatting about how in season 3 he can't wait for the Toge backstory to kick in. And I was just like, you poor child.
The best get is JJK0, where Panda.
That's why he likes him. That's why he likes Toge. I agree. I think it's dope.
Read the light novel. He has a mission with Nobara. Pretty dope.
Sick. Oh, okay.
There you go.
But yeah, anyway, so his favorite character is pretty much, we can just say it's Sukuna, right? And Sukuna's got aura. Now we're going through this aura list, and then one of the matchups, Naruto or Sukuna. Now this isn't who beats who, this isn't who's your favorite, this is who has more aura.
Naruto, please be my friend.
But like,
that doesn't have aura. Obito was the coolest guy. Doesn't have aura.
Also, drinking a carton of month-old milk, not aura. Simping over Sakura, not aura. You know what I mean?
Sakura lying to him going, I love you, Naruto. Negative aura.
It's not aura moments, bro.
There's too many moments. Naruto's goblin artwork in Boruto. Do you remember that? There was like, in Boruto, one of the earlier episodes, I didn't fucking watch a lot of it because it's dog shit. But there's like a shot of him in like at the Hokage desk, and the light hits him funny, and he looks like a goblin.
Right.
Like he is a really pointy, and
But like Naruto has aura moments, but when I think about it, he has so many negative aura moments as well that he doesn't have the Sukuna kind of aura. And I was saying to him, listen, you had your Itachi pick, but when it comes down to it, you're clearly sitting here thinking about this in terms of either strength or favoritism, right? The answer is very obviously Sukuna.
Yeah.
All right. Now the mediator, who was meant to be unbiased, had seen JJK and not seen Naruto. So I was very confident the deciding vote would go down to it would be Sukuna who goes through. And we'd end up with a cool matchup like Sukuna or Itachi or Sukuna or Madara. Do you know what he does? He thinks he's funny. He thinks he's so funny. So he chooses Naruto. So I have to put Naruto through. And Naruto goes through and we get to the end of the, like literally half an hour later, we get to the end of the thing.
Naruto versus Itachi.
No, we get to the end of the thing and he turns to me and he goes like, the guy who was arguing for Naruto, right? He goes, that was an L take from me. I can't. Sukuna should have gone through. He sits and thinks about it for a second, and he's like, what was I thinking? But
no, bro, he has the same trousers as fucking Megami, showing off his ankles. They're just Naruto had the same clothes he did when he was 12 in Shippuden. So he's got like his trousers go up to his fucking knees because he just can't afford new clothes. That's not aura. That's poverty, bro. Like,
I'm trying to think what else. I think we had All Might, Levi.
All Might, obviously.
Weirdly, okay, I kept pushing for Maki to go through, right? But
they wouldn't know. She's got fuck off.
But the gift they used of Maki was like pre-awakening.
Yeah, it'll be her like in the simple domain, like doing some shit with me.
So I was there like, no, I'd say Maki goes through, and he's like, what? You're crazy. What, Maki?
She wouldn't know anything.
And I was like,
they're gonna be boggled.
And then he was like, she's dead. And I'm like, yeah, but you know, like, she's cool. And then I think, but the thing is, he was against Kid Buu, who is this really stupid gif of Kid Buu, like, screaming off a mountaintop or something.
Doesn't have aura, though.
Yeah, but it was a gag that we kept letting Maki and Kid Buu through against, like, the characters we didn't know. So eventually they got put up against each other, which meant Maki got put through a lot further than she should have. It's quite funny. But
Kid Buu haters.
I think in the end the final was somehow I think it was
probably Levi.
Itachi versus, it was either Madara or All Might.
Itachi or Madara? Madara flexes, releases Edo Tensei, brings 2 meteors out of the heavens.
Yeah, I know. I like, again.
He better have won.
There was also
Ninja Bone.
Madara Levi was one at some point. I think it was a different one we did. And we had to go clip for clip on that one. And when it came down to it, I'm sorry, but like, I came to the realization there was a Levi Pain one and there was a Levi Madara one. But like, Levi Deadass just mogs both in aura.
Okay, that's incorrect.
No, but he actually does, though.
No.
He actually does.
You're telling me the one scene where Madara has like 100 shadow clones, and he goes, "Do you want me to do you want all of them to use Susanoo? Because they can." Like,
no, but the thing is, right? The thing is, that's aura, sure, but in Naruto again, the way that they talk about Madara, they also talk about lots of other, like Hashirama gets spoken about in the same way as Madara, or even above, right? But the thing is,
Madara gets more.
But in Attack on Titan, yeah, it's you literally have like the Titans, and then you have the 9 who are in their own little world away from the island, are used to being literal gods, unstoppable, right? And this one, they go to the island, bro, and this one guy, Levi, literally strikes fear into the heart of the whole nation. Bro, Zeke goes back home and he's like, listen, if we go back there, we need to actually remember this time that they have a single soldier who is a threat to all 9 of us who we thought were in, like, bro, in that episode when Porco, is it Porco? Yeah, the Jaw Titan is like, what? You guys are humans. How are you coming at me like that? And then Levi just like, bro, I'm sorry. It's one man, whole world.
From a dude named after a pair of jeans.
Okay.
There's aura from a dude who unsheaths a sword and takes off multiple mountaintops on accident. That's aura.
That's Aizen.
I don't give a fuck.
No, that's Ichigo.
No. Oh yeah, Ichigo's Susanoo. How could I forget? Fucking.
Okay, that's okay. You didn't say it was a Susanoo. I was thinking of.
Susanoo, he unsheaths his sword and he like just takes off mountaintops because his perfect Susanoo is fucking stupid, right? The only thing you can argue against Madara is his ending. Well, that was Kishimoto killing him more than Kaguya. I'm gonna be real.
No, I agree. It's very close, but like, I still just think, like, in terms of actual.
Well, there's a heavy bias between the both. We will never agree to this.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, no, that was my fun little aura list thing. But we also did an anime tier list of shows that I've watched only, right? And what really irked me is you
didn't put Monster Musume in S.
I haven't seen it. So
you've seen Monster Musume, yeah, cause you have.
Sure. But I went to put a load, like, there was quite a few shows in S or A tier because, like, I've watched good shows, right? Like, my selection is good.
You haven't seen enough.
No, but there was quite a few in S and A. And I think A was like the most heavy. And he was like, "Now you've got too many in here." What do you mean too many? It's just how good they are. If I consider them all like similar to each other and how good they are, then that's just how. And he's like, "Nah, but it's just not right. You got too many." But I do enjoy them all the same amount.
Then what's the point of the tier list? Just have 2 tiers. That's
no, but
boring.
there was stuff in other tiers. It's just that some of them, like, I just watch good. Like, I'm not gonna lie and put them in a lower tier just to make it more even. But no, anyway, I decided not top 5 anymore. I don't think, but like, I decided to put MHA in S tier, which I don't think is like anything crazy.
It's great.
Yeah, I think MHA is S tier easily for me.
Yeah, Vigilantes is above it, but I agree.
I put it above OG Naruto as an anime.
Oh yeah.
Right? I thought that was fine.
Going through old Naruto filler can be a pain.
Yeah.
Especially if you're going through anime only. Like, it can be a fucking nightmare.
But like, I thought that was fun, and this guy hasn't seen My Hero. He doesn't know anything about My Hero, really, right?
Don't worry, he is heavily opinionated.
Oh yeah, because he goes like, "Nah, but like, I don't hear anyone talk about My Hero. Like, No one talks about My Hero like that. Like, I've heard people talk about Naruto, really, because you've seen Naruto. Your algorithm clearly knows you like Naruto, bro. You ain't heard anyone talk about My Hero? I was trying to explain to him, like, I don't think you understand the like how popular My Hero is. He's like, no, I never hear anyone talk about it, bro. No one puts it in the top tier.
Does Naruto have a battle royale? Didn't think so. That's
fucking stupid. Like, obviously, like, if you measured it today, lots of people would put My Hero in Sure, there are lots of people who won't as well, but same for Naruto.
It's ironic because, okay, I've said before I don't like Attack on Titan, but for the same reasons I dislike Attack on Titan, I still like My Hero. Like, the fandom puts people off My Hero because it was at its most cringe.
Okay.
Around, like, season 1, season 2, and that put a lot of people off.
I will not engage with fandoms.
Yeah, there are cool. No, like, there are cool people who like My Hero. I'm one of them. I'm like the best. You know, I high five Horikoshi all the time. So cool, I even remember his name off the top of my head. It's pretty dope.
Horikoshi's a bit of an odd guy.
He wears masks. Like in his office, he's got like Venom statues and shit. The dude's really fucking cool, and all his volume covers are just references to Marvel comics. Of course, I want to kiss him on the mouth. Seems dope as hell, right? Fuck yeah, dude. Like, Kamui Woods is literally just like he just modeled off Spider-Man, and when you know that, you're like, oh shit, that dude's just Spider-Man. Fuck yeah.
I actually love his like. All the locations are just Star Wars.
Oh, and oh my god, the President of America. Oh yeah, President Akbar.
Yeah. Okay. General Akbar. And what is he? He's a squid?
Die. No, it's just President Akbar.
No, but he's literally he's a squid as well. Like he's an actual like. But it's.
No, he gave him a mustache. That's how you can tell the difference.
No, he's not even trying, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. It's great. I love Horikoshi.
They use I have also noticed like OG Star Wars sound effects are used in anime so much, bro. You know, Naruto like rinses TIE fighter blaster noises. Like the sound effect.
If you were a Dragon Ball fan, it would piss you off because it's the same sort of thing. You just hear them, you hear it once, and then you'll hear it 10 million times everywhere else.
It's
same with One Piece. Dragon Ball sound effects are all in One Piece because Toei just like
I mean
recycling animation as much as they do sound effects.
It's just it's entertaining to see people who like aren't that involved and have watched like a few things try and decide what they think is popular. Like,
I love it where it's like, bro, you don't understand. Sun Jin Woo was S tier. He's the best written. He has the best fight scenes. He's the best. What other anime have you seen? None. But he's the best. He's the strongest. He's the coolest.
Oh yeah, no, that's the thing is like, in the aura list, Sun Jin Woo came up against someone. I was like, well, listen, I don't fuck with her that much, but like, he's got aura. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say he doesn't have aura. Like, he has aura. He goes, I've never seen this guy. This guy doesn't have, like, he was trying to argue for, I think it was like Obito or something.
Hell yeah.
No, I was like, that's cool. Like, we'll put Obito through, fine, because it's Obito. But like, you can't sit here and tell me, like, you don't think he has aura. Like, he's known, his whole gimmick is having aura, and that's it. But I think the one...
He lost aura for crying at his mother getting out of a coma or some shit. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah. That was frustrating to deal with, but...
No, because it's the target audience is just fucking...
children.
Our fantasy neckbeard self-inserts, I say without shaving, who just oh my god, this dude's so fucking cool. He's just like me. So much aura and hype, and I'm like so fucking cool just like him. And then he sheds tears. I'd never cry! What's he crying for? That's stinky! And make that a 1 on IMDb. Every other episode, 10 out of 10. But that one, terrible. So,
yeah.
If you get an anime reviews of IMDb, you've failed anyway. But anyway, continue.
Well, it's kind of a similar thing with the whole One Piece Garp thing, where it's like, oh, the anime made him look really cool, but the scaling doesn't make sense. He's too strong. They're ruining a One Piece agenda, which is why Oda writes the series, obviously, to entertain agenda. So, you know, if the anime makes Garp seem really cool, that's not on. You can't be doing that. You should make it boring and silly so it can be realistic. Shut up, bro.
He doesn't make the series to draw good art, clearly. Oh, well, shit.
That's true as well, though.
It is nowadays. Back in the day.
Oh, yeah, like...
old school One Piece look great, but
it's
like... I could talk about that for a while. Modern One Piece.
It's hella boring now, I can't lie. The story's good, God Valley's interesting, but it's like anytime two characters meet, you clash. That's it.
Yeah!
That's all that happens.
Give me another flashback order, please!
No, it's just... like, no, God Valley's really interesting so far, I really like it, but god damn if that action is not the most boring shit I have ever fucking seen, bro. Oh my days. It's so uninteresting. Even the anime is still dog shit. I'm sorry, I know people gas it up. There are some sequences that are really cool, but all those sequences are very deceptive. because they're never fights. They're always moments where you're moving through fights. But whenever they actually fight, it still just clashes with colors. All the great animated moments that are really well animated, like the sequence of Luffy like running through all the Gorosei, beautiful, amazing sequence, perfectly animated. There was no fighting, right? They still cannot animate fights for shit. Kizaru versus Luffy, I don't know why people gas that shit up. Again, bright colors, the fight was dead, bruv, in the anime. I'm sorry, there's no choreography, no nothing, the sound effects are dog shit. It's like weird and slow and boring. I'm sorry.
Kizaru's the Yatamura. Why doesn't he have the Totsuka blade? These are the real questions we need to ask.
I don't know.
Exactly. You don't realize that's his move, Yatamura. Yeah.
Who?
Kizaru. You know when he teleports, he does that thing with his chest. He goes, Yatamura.
What's that got to do with the Totsuka blade?
The Yatamura and the Totsuka blade, that's...
Oh, yeah. You're right.
I was making a clever reference.
Yeah. I was just a bit slow, apparently.
But we can continue with your anime tier list if you wish to continue.
No, I just wanted to rant about his L takes. That's it. I'm done now. The main point was that Aizen has more aura than Itachi. Like, cry about it. I think that's just a given.
I think most people would agree.
Yeah. No, but Itachi has got glazes, though.
Once upon a time, in a galaxy far, far away, called fucking this dickhead's Discord, there's some randomer who
The dickhead's me, by the way.
My
Discord.
Yes. Mine is dead. But this dude shows up, right? And he's what we call deranged, as the French say. And what this man will do is he thinks Gege is the second coming of Christ. And that is not hyperbole. That is pretty close to reality of what this person thinks.
Compared Gege's work to the Bible. Yes.
Literally. This level of foreshadowing and writing is comparable to the Bible.
Foreshadowing in the Bible.
And what this man, this creature, this fucking specimen would do to show Gege's next level writing is what he would do. He would get fucking panels from JJK. Sometimes not even JJK. Sometimes JJK and
we've seen Naruto, we've seen Chainsaw Man.
Doesn't matter. He would just get a panel or a page from JJK, overlay it with another page of JJK, and say, look, don't these all fit together? And they don't. That with no rhyme, no reason, he has just mashed them together like fucking jigsaw puzzle pieces that don't fit and went, look, Gege's foreshadowing, next level. See, I've found all these plot points you don't understand, right? And the reason that this is being brought up is because there's so many images of this genuine he believes this, or it's just the most dedicated bait ever, because he has done this in several servers. He's done it on his
Reddit
server
as well.
He's done it on Reddit as well.
Oh,
there you go. This, which goes to show that it's either like a significantly high level rage bait, which I hope to God it is, or it is genuine mental illness.
And we're talking like over, like I'd say like 30 to 50 pages he's created of this. I'll show some examples on screen.
He said he's researched it for hundreds of hours, right? Which is genuinely psychotic, because he is literally just putting panels together randomly and saying stuff to a company that makes literally zero sense. And he's going in other senses and saying, look, this is so genius. Look at my thesis, and saying how it's all proven, and it makes literally zero sense, and it's just genuinely disturbed. It's fucking really weird.
But it's also like, because I gotta show examples so they know what we're talking about. But it's the fact that, okay, so he goes in, right, and he diverts the conversation, whatever's going on, towards this topic where it's like, look at what Gege does, and he'll drop 30 odd pages of what he's basically taken a load of random panels, gone into Photoshop, and deliberately cut out parts of it and resized it and like rubbed stuff out, and then like added, like put it as an overlay, and then changed the what's it called, the blend mode, so that it like fits. He's basically completely, and it's not like he's hiding the fact that he's doing this. He just thinks that's how it's intended to be done. Is he's literally changing it and resizing it and reshaping it so that it fits over each other. And it's like, obviously, if you do that, it will work. If I take an image, and cut it out over this image and stick it on, and I make it fit, it's obviously going to fit. But he's done this as like, he genuinely believes, right, that Gege made these pages and panels with the intention of you finding these exact ones, even sometimes from other manga.
He doesn't limit to JJ. He'll get Hunter x Hunter panels
like,
and lay them on top and be like, see, Gege did this too to match Hunter x Hunter. Like he did it with Gojo vs Sakuna, and he put some Chrollo and Hisoka stuff on top. Which you in your brain, you're like, okay.
That's not even the craziest. That sounds reasonable almost.
One, but like, no, it's because like in your head, you're like, oh, there are comparisons to be made in that fight. But the way he presents it is he just puts these panels on top in the most unfitting way. Like you can make parallels between those two fights. There are plenty of parallels between the two because Gege is heavily inspired by Togashi. But the way he does it is just fucking strange. It's like the intro of Prison Break or like just like a detective movie where there's just red string connecting the shit that doesn't make fucking sense.
Now,
it's fucking weird.
I think, yeah, that's the main thing is like he's basically changing it so that it will just... He thinks Gege designed it so that... He thinks Gege designed it all to be cut out the way he did it and fit over each other, which is psychotic in itself. But at the same time, when he came into my server, and said this and was like showing this stuff, I questioned it, right? So I was like, I don't understand what you're showing me.
I was calling him deranged the whole time.
Yeah, but I was talking to him long before you got in there, right?
Yeah.
And with it being my server and stuff, and I was like, okay, I personally, I think this guy's crazy. I don't understand what he sees, but I wasn't rude about it. I was just like, I'm very interested. Like, I'm curious, what do you see or what do you think you see? Because I don't see it. So I just wanted him to help me see. I was being very polite, very nice, okay? Trying to be very understanding.
He just goes, look.
Yeah, and like, look. I wasn't going to lie to him and say that I did understand it when I didn't. So he'd show me and he'd be like, it's proof. It's not proof. It's at a stretch evidence you're submitting, but that doesn't prove anything. It's like, no, he's like, it is proof that this is what Gege... And I'm like, okay, can you explain to me what it is that this shows? And never is he able to actually put into words exactly what it is Gege is trying to communicate with these things. He's just like, look, they fit over each other. And I'm like, yeah, I can see that. But like, where's... Is that well, Gege intended it for this exact reason, to represent... what did he represent? Don't worry about that. This is what it looks like. Look, it's deliberate. I'm like, okay, you're not helping me understand why I'm meant to be seeing here.
And on top of all this, the fucking most mental shit about all of this, right? And it's not the thing you're thinking about. It's the fact that, like, he gets booted from the server for whatever reason. You're getting to that in a second.
I'll get into that in a second, for sure.
He took that as evidence. As, like, I was bringing up these perfect points. You just couldn't fucking handle it. So you had to boot me because you had no evidence to disprove me. It's like, dog.
Well, that's the thing.
You can't disprove schizophrenia from the outside. It's in your fucking head.
It's like, I said to him, maybe, again, when I was still being nice about it, right? I was like, dude, he tried to explain it over and over. I was like, I don't understand. I'm sorry. I don't see it. I don't get it. I don't agree. But if you want to keep doing this, like, it seems fun and interesting. And if that's your thing, like, go for it. Right? But he's like, he was dead set on me understanding. He was like, well, if you just opened your fucking mind. I was like, okay. It got to a point where I was like, I have been entertained. I could have ignored this or anything, but you seemed passionate about it. And the whole point of this server is for you to be able to interact with me and the other people in the community. Right? So I was like, I just wanted to understand a bit. And I was like, I'm sorry, I don't get it. But like, I was accepting of the fact that he clearly saw something we didn't, right? For whatever reason. And he started to get very hostile about it when I didn't. He needed me to understand for some reason. And so
mentally ill.
It got to a point where I was like, okay, well, now you're just being rude. So I'm going to be rude. And I think you're crazy.
Yeah.
But there was a point where, again, like, yeah, he's trying to explain stuff. And I'm just saying, I don't get it. I'm sorry. And he's like, well, you need to open your mind. And I'm like, if I had a closed mind, I would not be sitting here trying to understand your point. I would ignore you and get on with my day. But I have an open mind, so I'm actually listening to what you have to say, even though it's a complete waste of my time, because now you're being rude. And I was like, when you say open your mind, he wasn't talking about open your mind in the way that it actually means. He thought if I opened my mind, I would then agree with him and be able to see all this stuff, right? Which is not how that works. Just because you open your mind doesn't immediately mean you should understand and agree with what the person is saying. It was a very cop-out response, right? And it started to get annoying. And then he just kept on spamming the server with image after image. And then came along the problem. Well, there was two. First, and I'm going to show this one on screen, an example of how crazy this is, right? Is the Takaru example. That's the first example I'm going to use. So So there's the Kusakabe, Yaga, Takaru, like Kusakabe's sister, and the girl in the wheelchair who isn't Miwa. She is not
And
Miwa.
Isn't Usami, unfortunately.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
Okay. This girl in the wheelchair, who's not Miwa, by the way, right? But for some reason, this guy had decided she represented or was Miwa. Okay. And Takaru, who's this little, basically the spirit of, is it Kusakabe's little sister?
Okay, so the one in the wheelchair is Kusakabe's sister.
Okay.
Takaru is his sister's child, so it's Kusakabe's nephew.
Okay. So, like, the spirit or the soul of that was put in this cursed doll by Yaga and was known as Takaru. But he was convinced that this girl was Miwa, all right? And so what he did is, there was this deer, and there is a frog behind the deer. Right?
It doesn't look like a deer.
No, I know, but we're gonna call it that for argument's sake, okay?
For the sake of brevity.
Yeah, and the frog, very obviously, as frogs are often designed in these things, has a big, like, you know, the big, like, frog chins, and that his mouth was shut, right? Right, very normal looking frog. You can see where the mouth is. This guy was very convinced the frog's mouth is wide open, which is not, and is licking the deer's ass, which is meant to represent the frog is Mekamaru, and the deer is meant to represent Miwa, which represents their relationship, right? Because Mekamaru, the frog, is licking the ass of the deer, Miwa. And the reason the deer is Miwa is because when you put an image of Takaru, the cursed corpse, over the deer, they vaguely line up. And when I say line up, I mean their eyes are in the same place, because that's how eyes work. He then took...
He's done it again.
Wait, he took Takaru, placed one so that the legs lined up on the girl in the wheelchair's legs, and then turned Takaru upside down and placed another one so that her head goes right between Takaru's legs. And it's like, this is why the girl in the wheelchair, who is Miwa, not Miwa, is represented by Takaru. And Takaru fits over the deer, which means that the deer represents Miwa, which means that Mekamaru is licking Miwa's ass and thus symbolizes the relationship. And Gege is a generational genius of a writer for including all of this absolute schizophrenic bullshit. That's weird enough.
Gege's done it again. How does he do it?
Very odd stuff, okay? We can all agree. And he's going through multiple servers, my server, Reddit, convincing people, and he's like, it's proof. He shows the images and he calls it proof. And he completely believes that it's proof and that we're all closed-minded and stupid for not seeing it, right? But it's proof, apparently. And it comes from straight delusion. Now, the very concerning thing is he also has this weird obsession with creating JJK images, like, with phallic symbolism. So he'll cut out things that look slightly phallic and isolate them and put them where characters' dicks should be. And decides that Gege obviously intended for that to be the case. So he takes, like, just a cutout of Kenjaku's arm and just puts it on Todo. And it's like, well, yeah, no shit. You've taken something in a vaguely phallic shape, sized it down, and put it where a dick goes. And he's gone, Gege is a genius. No, you've just put it there deliberately, very deliberately. And he's like, yeah, but that's how it's intended to be. No.
He made it with Photoshop in mind. You don't understand.
Like, it's so dumb when you think about it. But then the real concerning stuff came when he dropped in my server. This is why I banned him. In my server, he dropped a panel of Nanako, the 15-year-old girl in JJK 0, and 16 in Shibuya. Original JJK. Shibuya, sorry. Yeah. But the panel was from 0 when she was 15, and even 16 is weird, but I'll get into that in a second.
No. Is that another panel's from Shibuya, right?
Oh, it might be. I don't know. Either way, the point is she's 15 or 16. Okay, it's weird. And has decided to basically put this non-existent censored phallic imagery in this girl's hand. And I was like, okay, you can put your delusional stuff in my server. That's fine. And you can even be rude to me. I don't care enough. I'll just ignore you. All right? I'm not going to ban someone over that. I'll give you a warning, tell you you're being rude, and leave you alone. That, however, was weird. So I asked him very politely, please stop putting these suggestive images that you're editing where characters have dicks in my Discord server. Now, I felt like that was justified, right? I feel like I'm allowed to say in my Discord server, if you're going to make these, like, images symbolizing, like, these characters having dicks, please don't post them in here. And he was like, well, why are you being such a stickler? And then just like, no, and then like just kept posting them and would post them with a squiggle on them to be censored. It was like, here, do you prefer this? And I was like, okay, you're pushing your luck now. I will just ban you. I was then like, do you know what? The Nanako one is weird. I was like, that's weird. And he goes, it's not weird. You guys are just like obsessed with calling anything like weird these days. Any man would. We're talking about a 15 to 16-year-old. I don't care if she's fiction or drawing. Why are you thinking about that? I banned him. A few days later, pops up in another server. And is doing the same thing. Spamming stuff. And I just pulled up and I was like, yo, you're still here? You're fucking weird. And then I dipped and he kind of threw a tantrum. But he's he's easily the weirdest anime fan I have ever come across.
It's just a very, very strange scenario. Because when he was like posting that shit in the server, I think it was you, me, and Orion. I can't remember. Might have been dumb as well. When you first pulled them up, I was genuinely disturbed.
Yeah, it is disturbing.
So strange. Not even like the weird fucking Nanako stuff or whatever. Just like the concept in general. That is obviously really fucking weird. But just like the idea of him just like Zodiac killering his own messages together with manga panels is fucking weird.
Very disturbing.
It's fucking
but it's
strange.
The way it's like, if it was just, again, at the beginning, I was kind of like, I think you're a bit weird for this, but I didn't tell him. I was just like, let him do his thing. If he enjoys it, he's not hurting anyone. But I was just like, I simply was just like, help me understand then. I'll have an open mind. I'll hear you out. I didn't get it. And then because I didn't get it, he immediately, like, just went hostile. And I was like, okay, this is now exhibiting very antisocial behavior, which is odd. I don't really want to have anything to do with this. And then he dropped the whole Nanako thing, and I was like, you are out of my server, buddy. If you have, I kind of ranted for a bit there, so if you have anything you want to yap about, feel free.
In the light novels, so I've been going back through them again recently, because I'm going to start, since there was no Modulo Chapter 4 that I give a fuck about, I'm going to finish this video for my horror channel. I'm going to do a video about Toji that I already had draw the thumbnail for ages ago, get that one shit out. Then after that, I'm going to go finish the second light novel videos, make a big compilation that'll be like 4 hours long of everything about the light novels, which will be great.
Obviously.
And we go through them again, obviously. But the second light novel has some juicy stuff in, right? First story is about Nobara and Inumaki on a mission together. It gets a little bit noncy, will not lie.
Okay.
Second one is you
wait,
find
who's wait, who's the nonce?
So they find a curse user, and his whole gimmick is that it's cursed speech, but it's really weird because it's like you have to have a piece of like an old tree on you for the cursed speech to work. So he like hands Nobara a business card. He does like the stereotypical like Japan sleazeball thing where it's like, oh, you could be a model. Here, take my business card.
Oh, okay.
He has the business card. And what it does is it allows you, you can't disagree with what he says. When you have, yeah, it's like a weaker form of cursed speech.
That's a dangerous game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's really fucking weird. But then like Inumaki's like following him and he's like, obviously you can't tell her, don't interact with that dude because he can't fucking speak. But then Inumaki shows up to like fight his ass, and then this dude is pissed off. He's like, you fucking mainline Inumaki clan guys, you guys fucking suck. You guys have real curse speech. I have a business card made of a tree.
That's
this
funny.
Fucking sucks. Like do you know what's even funnier? Okay, the chapter of the story itself starts, and it's like, you know, like like JJK Zero, where it's like Yuta and Maki are like sparring and Maki's just beating the shit out of him. It's like that with Nobara, but it's Panda beating the fuck out of
that happens. That happens in the main story as well.
Like Nobara beating Panda beating the fuck out of Nobara.
Yeah,
very funny.
He like swings around in the air and throws her across the field like a hammer throw.
I think he might be beating up Nobara and someone else. I don't remember. But the second story is also really cool because you find out where Makamaru actually got his name from.
Oh,
it's
nice.
not just from like a quote. It's like a.
I swear it was like it was his favorite.
Yeah, it's just like a show.
Something as a kid, right? Yeah.
I always say it's like calling it's I made this comparison in a video. I can't remember which fucking video it was. I was like calling Mekamaru. It was like calling a dude in a wheelchair Jones. It makes zero fucking sense and it feels really rude because that's like because that's his prosthesis. That's how he gets around. That's how he moves. Who's that? That's Crutches Smith. Because he uses crutches. That's fucking hilarious. But turns out no, he called himself Mekamaru, which is empowering, I guess.
No, it is though, because like if you're a kid and like if I was a kid coming up with it, but I'd name myself after like a Power Rangers Megazord or something.
Wheels. Yeah, call me Wheels. I don't give a fuck.
Wheels, bro. It's Mekamaru. It's a.
No, I'm saying if you had a wheelchair, I'd be like, yeah, fuck it. Call me. I don't give a fuck.
What happens if Inamaki shouts that? And that's a weird conversation, actually.
Come!
Come!
That was always that fucking meme ages ago. What if he tells Sukuna to shit himself? The equivalent of that is like when, what if they put Ant-Man in Thanos' asshole? It's the same level of dumb fucking plan.
It's great, though.
It's like,
because the thing is, though, that would have been so funny because, unironically, Sukuna would probably shit himself and it would change absolutely nothing because if anyone's not going to give a crap, it would be Sukuna.
No,
he would happily do the rest of the fight with shit in his underwear.
He doesn't have underwear. Here, no.
Do you reckon? Honestly, let's just imagine it wasn't like fiction, right? I low-key feel like Sukuna would opt to fight naked and walk around naked. I feel like clothes are a distraction and inconvenient and annoying.
I think this is your own
fantasy. I low-key feel like I see in the Heian era, bro, Sukuna was like walking around with like his like dong out.
He wasn't. No, he had trousers. Okay.
What if Sukuna had like a tiny willy?
Now you're just getting fucking weird. Now.
But like, maybe that's why he wore clothes. Like, what if it was like, the rest of him is all big and impressive, but it's like a heavenly restriction. He gets this one body, but he sacrifices the dong, so he's got like this tiny little pecker.
So you would be like really good in the Heian era, Oh my god.
That's cheeky, but yeah, sure.
You have a heavenly restriction, like super strong, but you got a small willy.
I'm built like a twig, but I've got a massive penis.
Oh no, he's got zero cursed energy. I wonder why. An enormous penis. Oh shit! Like,
but keep going about light novels.
You just want to talk about fucking Sukuna schlong. That's up to you. But in the light novels, that's not mentioned as far as I'm aware, unless there's a secret third one called Sukuna's Member in the Mist. I'm unaware of it. But I think that was off the top of the dome. Because the first one's like it's like autumn and summer. They're like all based off seasons. But I don't fucking know. But
Willy in the winter.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, fucking.
That might be the title. How big is Sukuna's member?
That's probably already a video.
Oh yeah, true.
Probably.
Anyway, go on.
There's videos about everything. The one that always gets brought up in the second light novel specifically, because a couple of them are boring. Granted, because of Phantom Parade, we get artwork of them, which is really cool sometimes. Like, there's some like really innocuous ones, like the sister school kids go for like on a shopping trip, pretty innocuous. But the one people love to bring up the most, and I remember talking to it with Jaded, and it fucking annoyed me because I think it's either the third or the fourth story, and it's where basically all the teachers get together and they all start drinking, and there's a statement where Gojo talks about like old 6-eyes users.
Yeah, I read that. I remember.
Yeah, and he talks about like an old 6-eyes user that's like, I struggle with.
Michizane.
Yeah, exactly, right? And it's like, oh, cool, neat. But Jaded only brought that up. I'm like, bro, the light novels are canon. Shut the fuck up. He's like, no, they're not. I'm like, where'd you hear that? No. Fucking whole ass argument. But he was like, the only one I would read is because of the skill and where like Gojo brings up fucking Sugawara no Michizane, right? And I just want to see Ichiji and like Urahimo and everyone have a happy grand old time, you know? It's wholesome. It's great. The light novels are awesome.
Now, how you can tell they really want this shit out is because a few weeks ago, Hokuzono was sick, and everyone was like, because the art was a bit sketchy, and everyone was like, it's starting. And then he took a break, and everyone was like, oh no. Here we go. And now this week, everyone wish he had taken a break, because, you know, like, Maki versus the Zenin, like the original chapter.
Oh, where it's like all sketches, where there's like that one Sukuna chapter with Maki as well.
Yeah, somehow it was worse than either of those two.
You haven't seen old Hunter x Hunter shit. They would release that shit with empty panels.
Okay, that's pretty bad. that's pretty bad. At least we got something in there.
The end of Greed Island is notorious for that, but yeah.
I'll try to find like I'm going to show you an actual. No spoilers at all. Just like an example of how terrible the art. Good chapter, brilliant. But the upsetting thing is it looks like it genuinely looks as if it has been stolen off of Hokuzono's desk. Like a Shueisha employee has walked in and gone, and he's gone, I'm not ready, and he's just fucking nabbed it and published it, right? Because no self-respecting artist feels good about publishing unfinished work, right? I can't imagine he wants to. I imagine him individually as a person would much rather take the time another week to perfect it rather than drop what is a storyboard of the chapter.
Well, I'm really big in this up as being dog shit, and just so
it's bad. It's real bad.
I also sent you a pick of Goblin Naruto.
I'm just gonna like find the best one. But no, it's to the point where a character that has like top tier hype. So like a a top tier of the series, has
From,
done
like,
something.
random bits I've seen, and this the fucking old had that the cool with the dude with the black eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Right.
like something like that, right? But the point is, we get this. He's been built up for so long, right? This guy, and we've had multiple fights off screen always, and he's gassed up as the strongest fighter there, right? And we've just seen him say, "I'm gonna go find their leader and kill him." So everyone is so hyped for this, right? He kicks down the door of the room the main leader is fighting in. When we see that panel, no one knows who the fuck it was who kicked down the door. We figure it out afterwards, but when you see the panel, it's like, oh, this person's kicked down the door. Don't know who it is because he's a squiggle. He's a squiggle on the page. And what would have been a ridiculously hype moment is like, imagine Gojo got unsealed. Yeah, and he pulled up to fight Kenjaku, and he was a squiggle.
I've got a better example. What if we finally get to see the kind man that is Ranta on panel, and it's all squiggles? I'd be heartbroken.
I'm sorry,
You know
but
what I
like,
mean?
I'm gonna like just. I'm not even gonna tell you who it is because you won't know. I'm never gonna tell you. Like, you won't figure out who it is based off this image. I'll send you that.
That is like Greed Island type shit.
That is genuinely awful. Like, the fact that they've just genuinely nabbed this shit off his desk.
No.
is
What if it's like the big brain player that's
horrific.
building hype for the volume release? Big brain player.
I mean, no, because like it will be great when the volume releases. But I wish I had read this chapter because in hindsight we were like, oh, it's him. Oh, that moment's really hype. It's a shame thing. None of us like. It's a shame that none of us actually gave a shit when we saw it because we didn't know who the fuck it was. It's so stupid, bro. And again, it's not that, of course, it's not Hokuzono's fault. I don't blame him at all. It's Shueisha. And I'm also angry because I've had like genuinely a fucking god awful like week dealing with this strike situation. It's like it's been so demotivating, and I'm like, obviously I'm still, bro, I'm ready. It's gonna expire on like Tuesday, but this is the thing, right? I got the strike, and I did a lot of research into like how they strike people, what's the system, like what happens. So I understand now completely how it works. Or at least I have a very good hypothesis of how it works, how to avoid it, what I got flagged for. Because a load of us got strike. What we do is we've all get strikes overnight, over Sunday to Monday and Monday to Tuesday, right? Every single strike Shiny has got in the last few months, everyone strikes. It's always the same night when they drop chapters on Sunday. So they run an automated wave over that night that auto detects. But the thing is, it doesn't pick up things that we post, because sometimes you'll post a day after, right? What it does is it picks up everything we posted the week before. So everyone's same videos, like everyone, it was always chapter on week 3, everyone's chapter 2's got striked. Orion's, mine would have, but I deleted it in time. You know what I mean? Like everyone's chapter 2's got done. So they just run a wave, and it is definitely a bot. It's definitely just an automated thing that just scans and picks up text, which is why I've realized.
That's why it reminded me. Yeah. Okay, so I know what you're gonna say.
Do you?
Reminded me. You said it before, because I used to watch like a bunch of like comic channels because they would do this as well. Because I think comics are also highly like not as bad with it, but they can be. At least they used to be. Like you'd always see, it would be always like a VO of someone explaining like a Red Hood comic or some shit, like Comic Story or whoever, and they would just read through the entire comic pretty much, or at least the narrative of it, but all the speech bubbles would be whited out, right? That's the trick.
Yeah.
You just gotta fucking go into Photoshop and just cover them up.
Yeah.
Which is a weird pre-measure, but
no, exactly. It's just annoying because within the time because I think it's been 11 days since my counter went through, but it's 10 business days, and then the strike will get removed, right?
Yeah.
So the 1st of October is when it will be gone, right?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah. But obviously my videos, while the strike is active, are massively suppressed. Okay? Now, what's frustrating here is that I have a 45-minute video recorded, and I have about...
You yapping about for 45 minutes?
I have about like 15, 16 minutes edited. And it's basically Jujutsu Kaisen a year later.
Oh, yeah.
And I was planning to drop it on the 30th of September. Can't do that anymore. Because I'm not putting this much time into the video for it to be suppressed. So I'm going to have to wait until the day after. Fortunately, it's just a day's delay. But it's just demotivating to be like, I wrote an 8,000 word script, recorded it. No, because what I'll do, I'll release it on the 30th as a members only video. So it won't go into the algorithm. But I will then be able to say, because I promise early access anyway, so I'll give it a day early
Yeah.
access, right? I was planning to do the other way around. I was planning to early access at 29 and drop it 30. Can't do that because it'll get suppressed, and I'm not putting that much time into editing a 45-minute video for it to get 1,000 views and then die, because it would depress me. So yeah, I'll drop it members only, and then at least I'll be able to, when people complain in the comments about, actually you dropped this on the 1st of October, I'll be like, no, you're just not a member, innit? So
Of all the things people will complain about, I doubt that's what they will be complaining about.
are you
They'll be like,
serious?
bro, why isn't Josh in the video?
Oh yeah,
Beforehand,
yeah, no, they will
what
for
the
sure.
fuck? Why isn't now you there? Kusakabe panels, there's not enough.
I
Where
actually,
do you go?
when I talk about certain things, I'm like, oh, I could do with like some easy to use footage for this 40-minute video. Drag up your marquee video again, and then I see like the animations, and I'm like, oh,
And
it
you're
looks so tempting. It looks so tempting. I'm like, damn, that Toji looks clean, but I haven't done it. I haven't done it. I haven't done it.
What you call it? I was gonna make a video about Modulo Chapter 4, and I was like, I'll just wait for the leaks and I'll write a script. Boom. There was no leaks, and then the chapter comes out and there's fuck all to yap about.
Yeah. Considering how like lackluster the chapter was, I was just like, do you know what? It will not even do that well. I don't have the energy. I've got to edit this video. I'll take a break this week in chapter stuff.
It's not that it's lackluster. It's just, it feels like early JJK. It's like, okay,
no, it's fine.
guys
It's
are on a mission.
like,
It is, but it's just, it's not part of like the overarching narrative. So everyone's, I imagine a lot of people will be like, shitty chapter, nothing happened. Similar sentiment, not gonna lie. But it's like, it's like a story in a light novel. They've come across a cursed user, they fight it. Next chapter, something interesting will happen. It's the same with like the Roppongi curse or shit like that, where it's like they go in, fight a curse. Next chapter, actual story. Like, it's world building. Yeah. Well, great. But
moral of the story is what we were talking about. Shueisha sucks. But on what you're talking about, sorry, go on.
I was just gonna say, when someone leaked the one panel of the skull from the chapter, and I saw so many people chatting absolute fucking wham, saying, "Oh my god, that's Yuji's skull. They've went and found Yuji's skull. Oh my god, what they're gonna do? They're gonna eat him." I saw so much of that BS. It was stupid.
I'm surprised no one pulled up the Sukuna like, holding Ino's skull. Yeah, that shit's so funny.
My god, my glorious king.
But yeah, no, like my building off what you're saying on Modulo, now that we've concluded Shueisha sucks Willy, is early day setup chapter's fine. Not much to talk about, but it's still good. Like, I don't think it's a bad chapter. It's just nothing insane. We're setting up, we're going. It's what's underwhelming about this series for me is knowing how long it is. It's just knowing when it ends is like the only thing that's making me enjoy it a bit less.
I'm of the opinion that I don't think it'll be 30 chapters. I think Gege always fucks up in regards to time. Oh, yeah, JJ Killer, done by the end of 2022 probably. Like, he chats absolute fucking shit.
No, but I feel like this is a more like I'm under the impression it's a more set in stone. Shueisha or Shonen Jump has gone, you have this slot for this long.
They want it to be as long as possible. He said that. Like, they want like he got a bunch of proposals, right? I'm of the mind that, like,
I think we'll get more after. That doesn't mean this one will go on.
No, I think this will go on for a bit longer than he thinks it will. Because he said, like, he wanted to get all of it storyboarded and done, right? And he said he got 9 chapters storyboarded.
7.
Right. Well, there you go. We were on, like, chapter 3 at the time, so that doesn't prove... Whatever.
All right, whatever.
Doesn't matter. The semantics are unimportant. What I'm saying is, him in regards to the amount of time he's going to actually spend is always underestimated. So I'll assume we'll probably get, like, 40 or something. Which even still, with the narrative they're trying to tell, isn't a lot of time.
It's not.
So I can understand why people are kind of like shaking in their boots, being like, what the fuck? Talk about the aliens, please. I get that. I do. Because like the first 2 chapters really strong. It's like we get introduced to new characters, cool. Fight a cast user, cool. We're getting a quick introduction of how they work. Cool. Second chapter is more about the aliens. Cool. Third and fourth, random bullshit, I'm gonna be honest. I don't mind them. In a vacuum into themselves, they're going to be fine. They're just, yet again, like, they're like neat little vignettes with a little bit of alien lore sprinkled in very sparingly through Maru. But at the same time, I'm like, I want to know about that big fucker, the Sukuna level threat, in quotation marks.
That's what I mean.
I want to let out the big fucking ugly cunt that looks like Tengen. Why is that dude always so cross? Who knows?
But like, if we knew this wasn't going to be a short serialization, I'd be so much more happy with these chapters because I'd be like, take your time, do whatever plot you want. I'm sitting here thinking we've got 30 max.
Chapters too. They're short. Like the latest chapter was like 20 something pages. Like it was pretty short.
I mean, that's
right?
standard size for a long serialization.
No, that's what I'm saying.
But,
Like for short series, that's like really short chapters. You know what I mean?
I just don't see. I don't see how we're like.
That's
doing
why
this
everyone's
in 30.
kind of confused. That's what I'm saying. I don't think.
But no, but you know what is? That's the thing is, we said the same thing about JJK's ending. How's he doing it in 5? He did it in 5.
No. Don't think about that, right? Gege also said plenty of statements about how JJK would have ended like 6 months before he said it would, right? Don't look strictly at the numbers. Like he got numbers wrong before JJK actually ended.
Yeah.
And then apropos of nothing, we got the 3 chapters left. We got that random burst of info towards the end. I think this will get like to 20 something chapters, and then he'll say ends in like 20 more or something like that.
I don't know. I feel like it feels more set in stone.
I don't know. You just because he started off by saying it'll be 30 chapters long, I doubt it. I assume, right? Because
he said 3 volumes, which makes that's why it makes it sound like it's set in stone. Is like they've gone. You have 3 volumes. I feel like if anything, what it could be is like a test run. Is JJK viable?
Part 4.
No, but like that's what I mean. Is it viable? Shonen Jump being like, is it? If it like, we'll do this. You have 3 volumes. Make something that performs well. If people like it, we'll continue JJK. Because again, Gege has literally said in that thing, this will open the path for multiple JJK projects in the future.
Light novels.
Which is very true though. Like we can do more. Like we're probably gonna get more. I don't think this is the last work of JJK we get. But I do think it will be 3 volumes because I feel like they've said to him 3 volumes. And then based on how people like it or how well you do, will determine what happens in the future.
We know there's more. There's 2 big things for JJK coming out alongside Modulo, right? First big one, obviously, everyone's talking about it. Phantom Parade,
yeah.
Because it's got new. Eren Yeager's a voice actor. The JP voice for Eren is one of the new characters.
Good
he has
for
a
him.
scythe. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. He's a prison man. Pretty epic. Don't know what he's in prison for. Probably for being Eren Yeager.
Yep, 80%.
And fucking what you call it. The more light novels from like horror authors. Because JJK, in a world where there's creepy crawly curses, I can see horror working. It can. If you're an American soldier being sent to Japan and you all of a sudden have to fight a kaiju, I'd be pretty fucking spooked too.
I was going to say, Modulo feels like Gege is trying to lean more into what he wanted to do initially and go the horror-ish route.
I don't see. I mean,
I think this chapter is quite like morbid.
I mean, more children dying. I'd say that's just like the light novel
but
again.
I think because again, Gege wanted to write horror.
I hardly know it.
So I think when he gets the opportunity, he tries to make it as horror as he can.
Just sprinkle in random moments of just what the fuck.
Yeah, like there was some fucked up Calling Games chapters.
Yeah, Drew died off screen. I was crying. I was fucked up.
Yeah.
My goat.
Drew is a pretty creepy looking guy though.
Yeah, he's got no trousers. No
I mean, we all think of the Heian era as like, I don't know, at least in my mind, I think of the Heian era because of the way it's spoken about as I think of it as the Culling Games. Do you know what I mean? Like the Purge for sorcerers. But that's how I imagine it, as like strong sorcerers running around. But I'm like
say that. But then like at the same time you'll see like Yorozu has like a full clan where she's the head.
Yeah, but it feels like in my head it feels like Naruto. Do you know what I mean? It's like everyone can like live a life, but like you still just got fucked up shit going on.
I think it's more like Demon Slayer, where there's like, there's demons and shit, but most of the time it's people just kind of living their lives. There's still a huge population.
No, that is
shit in the background.
That is good though, because demons are low key horrific though. That's the thing is, I feel like the Heian era, if we ever do get to see it, which we won't, let's be real, but like if we do, I hope Gege goes full horror, because there's not enough emphasis on cursed spirits. Like there needs to be instead of too many, because a sorcerer versus sorcerer is cool. But we need more like strong sorcerer versus hella strong cursed spirit that is naturally occurring.
That was JJK's.
Because Sukuna said he fought like strong cursed spirits in the Heian era.
Tommy, it reminds me of
make it horror. Heian horror era, the horror era.
To, like, sorcerers fighting curses. It reminds me, right? In the Bleach light novels, Pause. No, because there's this character called like there's this hollow that's described, and his name is Ikimiki Domoe. Dope fucking name, right? He's basically this big fucking mega hollow that like fucking Yamamoto fought, and it got turned into a Zanpakuto, which is really cool. But the idea of like, just fight like in Bleach, you saw like plenty of like hollows versus Soul Reapers and shit like that. But like after a while, JJK just becomes
Sorcerer fight.
Sorcerer, because it becomes more about like it is fight scenes instead of like exorcisms. That's the whole point. We're going to exorcise the curse, and that's kind of like forgotten even before the Culling games.
JGK starts as like cursed spirits are bad. How do we stop them? And then the theme continues, but the cursed spirits disappear from the story.
As soon as the disaster curses leave, curses as like enemies are kind of forgotten. Yes, you have like outliers like Kurorushi and like bits and pieces of like curses and shit that kind of hang around. But overall, it's like we're gonna go fight Sukuna and Yorozu and Ryu and Yuro and Drew and Reggie, and it's like it's just sorcerer fights.
But even like think about Yuki versus Kenjaku, yeah. Oh no, just think about Kenjaku. Okay, now Kenjaku's interesting enough in his own right, but his ability, his technique is curse spirit manipulation. Okay, he rinses the same move over and over again. Generic horde of cursed spirits. Boom. There's no like you have so much potential for like actual cursed spirit involved stuff, and you're not using it.
He pulled like creepier shit out. Like I'm not scared of Ganesh. Like Ganesh is like represented in like every fucking.
I'm pretty sure Ganesh is a food.
Ganesh.
I think it's Ganesha, the curse.
No, it's just Ganesh.
I think Ganesh.
I mean,
is
like
food.
the actual god. It's like when you say Zamas or Zamasu. Sometimes you don't pronounce it. Whatever the fuck. I don't know. In fucking like in like Hinduism, he's like what? One of the children of Shiva. He's just an elephant-headed dude, and I'm not scared of that. Right? Ganesha as a character in like folklore. I'm not scared of Ganesha. He's never scary. He's just a dude with an elephant for a head, which is cool. But like Kenjaku using it to fight does not scare me. It changes concepts. I don't give a fuck. Give him Jason Voorhees. I don't care, dude. Kuchisaki
I agree. Yeah.
Kuchisaki Onna, fine.
The thing
Rainbow
is, right?
Dragon, less so.
Yeah, it's cool, but like
it's cool, but
doesn't scream cursed spirit.
You put like Sadako or like whatever the fuck from like The Ring or The Grudge, and then next to it you've just got Shenron or like just like a dragon. It's like okay, what the fuck, huh?
But I think the issue is like the problem with cursed spirits as a whole, because things like disaster curses are actually a pretty rare occurrence in the world. Yeah, Yuki's and Geto's and Gojo's problem with like curses in the world is the fact that we forget a grade 4 to a regular human is like genuinely a massive problem. As is like
scary.
Grade 4, grade 3, like grade 2, those kind of level curses are genuinely a big cause for deaths against normal humans. You don't see enough of that in the beginning of the series, but the reason why he can't do it later on though is because you get to a level of strength where the baby like human threat level curses become irrelevant. And then that's why Heian Era is exciting, because you can have an age with loads of Jogo level cursed spirits walking around the place. Sorry, go on.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I'd say there's plenty of moments. Like, even you go to JJK0. Do you remember, like, when there's like a businessman who goes up to Ghetto and he asks him to remove his curses, and like flyheads pull him apart, bro? It's like, goddamn, that's fucked up.
That's what I'm saying.
That's scary.
But we need more of it. There needs to be more like seeing the impact of cursed spirits on normal society.
Ichiji being like, this one you can beat with a baseball. Grade 4 is baseball bat, I think, isn't it? Grade 3 is shotgun. Grade 2 is tank. And grade 1 is like, you carpet bomb the area. Or is that special grade?
I think that's special grade.
Then what's fucking grade 1? Or have I missed one? Either way, the way it's described is like, you come across a flyhead and you are fearing for your life. It is funny in concept, like as from the outside looking in, but at the same time, there isn't enough of it. Like, it's like a grade 2 curse, grade 1, grade 2 curse that beats up Megami at the start. And it's like creepy looking, right? Kinda.
I mean, Kogai is grade 2, semi-grade 1.
Kogai.
Cricket, grasshopper.
Oh, the grasshopper curse. Who the fuck calls it Kogai?
His name.
Fuck no, he's a grasshopper curse. He's the smartest person of all time, but I don't call him by his name. but
For sure.
he's grade 1 of same. That's fine. Yeah.
But like grade 2 plus is when they gain like
Somewhat
intelligence.
intelligence.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was looking at that rainbow dragon, being like, oh my god, the brain on him, fucking wow.
No, but genuinely, because like even when you reach that point, let's be real, bro. Like what? Miwa isn't.
Good. Lol.
If Miwa's grade 3, grade
Yeah.
3 are meant to be able to beat grade 2.
Yeah, that's the point.
So in theory, Miwa should be able to beat Kogai in a high def fight. That don't make no sense. That doesn't make any sense.
Kogai was supposed to be grade 1-ish. Because
Semi grade 1 at the max.
No, but that was the whole point of him. That's not because that's where the statement from Yuji and Mei comes from. She's like, you beat that curse with that had intelligence because it could speak, which means it was like at least grade 1, right? Or around that level. And Yuji just no diffs it, even though it has like double his hands. Literally, obviously. So that's where that statement comes from. But so Miwa dies so fucking fast to the grasshopper, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
So that's low diff grasshopper.
I'm actually, with the exception of Kusakabe and Todo, and kind of Mei, only Bird Strike, realistically.
Do you not count the special grade one?
No, Naobito's good, but like he had an AP issue. Because the thing is, right, by the classification of special grade.
Are you trying to like argue? I don't know if Yaga beats a grasshopper.
No. What I'm saying is another problem I had with, not a big problem, but like something I thought of earlier. Yuki is a special grade because of the black hole potential she had, right?
I'm just mass in general is busted.
No, because if we take their definition, right, of
I had a script about it, to be honest. I think the grade system is bullshit.
It is bullshit, but like that's how they've defined it, so we'll go with it. Like Kenjaku sees her technique, right? And goes and literally says, this isn't enough to classify her as special grade. She must have a move that makes her a special grade that she isn't showing me, which is why he's so like, that's when he's like gritting his teeth, like, and she's kind of annoying. But
his head nerfed black hole.
It's the same with like Hikari isn't special grade despite being special grade level. I say level as in like they can fight special grades, right?
Yeah, and they're way grade 1.
That's what I mean. Todo is heavy hitter level, right? Like he has got no, but like it's true because his physicals are ridiculous. They're on heavy hitter, like they're closer to heavy hitter than they are to like your average sorcerer.
To Meme, yeah. Even though she's
but she's like a strong grade 1.
To an extent, we don't see her do anything to class that shit. She broke her physical limit. Like
I mean, she is, to be fair, she is literally slicing special grade cursed spirits like arms off in one stroke, making it look like knife through butter.
Kusakabe was slashing up Sukuna more than Jogo could. What's your beef? But I say yet again, the term special
has nothing
grade,
to do with it.
It's not. The term special grade in regards to curses is all like, don't forget, is like the biggest, widest spectrum. It goes from fucking base Megumi, like with base domain Megumi can be a special grade, and Sukuna is also on that.
But what I'm saying though, no, but what I'm saying is the other way around is like, if you took the black hole away from Yuki, she would by definition, like, she can't use that in combat. How strong she is as a sorcerer is completely down to the non-special grade elements of her. But she's got domain, she's got RCT, she's got huge curse energy reserves, and she's got a broken technique, right? But the black hole is what makes her special grade. If she didn't have that ability, by the black hole thing specifically, she would be a grade 1 sorcerer.
Yaga special grade.
No, but that's the thing is again, I get what you're saying in that like Yaga and Yuki, if she didn't have the black hole, would be in the same grade, right?
Yeah. Which
is stupid because obviously there's a huge difference between them. I'm upset there isn't sorcerers like that in grade 1.
Yaga is built different. You'll see it when it's animated.
He was special grade.
Yeah, he was honorary special grade because of his...
he was special grade by their definitions. They just didn't know it, but he was a special grade.
He was imprisoned and he was given like honorary special grade because of the potential of his cursed corpses. Right?
Yeah, but he would have been special grade if they had known that he did what he did do.
Make a non-sentient, immortal fucking army of pandas, which is funny.
I think
they have to be plushes, which is pretty funny.
It's just like I don't know. There isn't a sorcerer. I think Hikari, like, some of the calling game sorcerers, sure, like you could say like Ryo and Uro are those kind of sorcerers where it's like they don't necessarily meet the requirement, but they are on that sort of level of.
Yeah, people argue all the time like Yuji is special grade because he's fighting people that are on that level.
Yeah, but
right?
he's not. Same with Hikari.
Like,
Hikari would be, if he was classified, Hikari would be a grade 1 sorcerer.
Yeah, but he doesn't even have a grade full stop because he can't even write his name right on the test.
Okay, yeah, that's a different question entirely. that's a whole different thing.
Genuine mental deficiency. But that's the whole point of the grading system. I feel the same way about Bleach captains. That like, oh, Ikaku's captain level, okay. Like it's every anime has like major issues with the grading system. Like Naruto being a fucking Genin in Shippuden, you know.
Fucking, that's different though, because that's like a.
Oh, he missed out, blah blah blah. But even still, the system.
I feel like military ranks are different to.
No, but even still, like look at the term Kage level. Fucking Mei being Kage level, dog shit, right? Genuine dog shit. There's plenty of stuff in all like main shonens. Like all the grading systems that I use always have issues most of the time. Except for like arguably Hunter x Hunter with like the star system because it's so vague and non-generalized. Like it's so like you're a 3-star hunter, 2-star hunter, blah blah blah. It's really simple. That's all it is. You just pass the hunter. That's it.
Hunter x Hunter is like because there isn't a clear system. Like it can be quite dubious though.
No, because there's only 2 3-star hunters. That's why it's good.
Who are they?
It's Netero, obviously, and the other one is one of the Zodiacs, the dragon.
Wait, I swear Jing's got like
no, he was supposed to be. He just never accepted it, so he's still a 2-star.
Because I swear there is a thing where Netero is like Jing's top 5 nen users.
He says like he's one of the top 5 nen users, but that doesn't mean he's like a 3-star hunter. That's like,
no, I know, but I'm saying like
supposed to be, if I remember correctly, but he just never picked up his license to be.
But yeah, that's what I mean. Hunter x Hunter for me is one of those ones. It's like JJK, and I'm not gonna put it down to but it's like JJK where I'm seeing characters like because the Phantom Troop are my favorite part about the Phantom Troop and the Zoldyck family. I think because I fuck with Silver and Zeno. Both of those two are really cool characters to me.
Big Zoldyck fan here.
Well, and Zig as well, but like just the way he's even mentioned makes me want to see more of him. Or any of him. Illumi, that's kind of.
I don't mind Illumi. I like when he shows up as Gitaraka, which is a fucked up name to say.
I'm sorry, but like Illumi, Hisoka, and Chrollo just do not interest me. Because I would put them as like they're kind of Illumi is kind of at least insinuated to be a similar level to Hisoka.
Yeah, Hisoka says he's like 95.
Yeah, and Hisoka's like a similar level to Chrollo.
Yeah, Chrollo fucking would have been washed by Hisoka if he didn't fucking cheat. Chrollo fucking cheated.
Just because Chrollo cheated doesn't mean Hisoka would have won.
No, because it wasn't just the reason he cheated is because Chrollo wasn't on his own. Because fucking Machi broke the fucking rope and she snapped the bungee gum and then he fell into the big fuck off explosion. That's the only reason Chrollo won. Hisoka would have fucking done some ninja bullshit.
Sure. But
even still, they're relative, right? Sure, that's fine.
Yeah, but those three, but they all have abilities that bore the shit out of me.
You don't like? Okay, I can understand why you wouldn't have interest in bungee gum. You're a Yuta stan, so that's
Chrollo. I'm be honest. I'm warming to Chrollo, but
he gets more backstory in the manga about the Phantom Troop, which is pretty dope.
My problem with Chrollo is even when I read that fight, it's like, I hate how like. Sometimes I get like complex abilities are cool, but like sometimes you're doing too much, Tagashi. Just give him a cool like ability.
Himself were mega complex. He's just using too many in tandem.
Yeah, but it's like that's what I mean. Is I feel like copy in Hunter x Hunter when it's something like what Xing's doing, where it's like a basic level replication. That's fine. But if you're like, I'm warming to Chrollo. I think he's my favorite out of those 3.
Yeah.
But it's the whole like I have the book and I have to keep the book open and I need to like it's just
not that complicated.
It's not complicated. I think it's boring and weird. I don't want to see a guy walking around with a book out.
If Rika eats a bit of your abilities, man.
She doesn't have to walk around carrying the arm.
No, but Rika has to be there and he has to put on the ring. That's more interesting because he has to have the book open as he's fighting Silver and Zeno at the same time. That's cool.
But I don't know, but like, look, realistically, the reason I like Silver is because he's a big, strong dude who makes big energy ball, and I'm like, wow, that's really cool. Right? Uvogin, just punches stuff.
That's literally the same thing.
I'm saying that's why I fuck with Uvagin.
You fuck with Uvagin? Okay, that's fucking...
No, but Uvagin's like, he's just hella strong. I fuck with it. Alright? Not Shalnark. What's his name? The wind-up guy.
Wind-up?
Yeah, who like winds his arm
Finks.
up. Finks. Hella cool. Phaeton. Hella cool. Alright? Bro,
Big Franken fan.
even like Gon and Killua. Hella cool. Alright? I don't like...
Complex abilities where you have to think.
No, I do. Like, when they're used okay, I think, because I fuck with Knuckle. I think Knuckle's dope.
Knuckles is just tax. It's fucked up. It's just a loan.
No, but it's like, it's inventive. It's cool.
It's inventive. But even though Crawler, who made the gimmick of copying abilities, you know, Togashi started everything. He started that, which you love so much about Yuta. Yeah, you don't like it when it's with Crawler. Because I just don't think you like
No,
Yuta.
again, I'm warming to Crollo, but it's
You're
just not...
warming to Crawler.
I feel like it's underutilized.
Right.
It's
Okay.
interesting, but underutilized. I'm just like, it doesn't feel like he makes the most out of it when I see him use it.
To put it in a different way, how do you feel about like more so broad abilities that are used in complex ways, right? Like for example in JoJo's, like Crazy Diamond, or whatever the fuck it is in the W Psychopath, Shining Diamond.
Shining Diamond, sure.
Yeah, like that's a simple ability. It just
Yeah,
reverts things to the previous state, but
I
it can
like
be
it.
used in complex ways.
which is why I really
Why don't
like
you
it's
like-
my favorite stand.
Why don't you like Bungee Gum? Like for example in the volleyball shit, where he like breaks all his fingers and pulls them all back, or the coin scene with Gordo, right, where like catches all the coins, twists
like
them, and
that.
sends them back.
And no, there are
Yeah.
some Hisoka things that I like, but you know what really put me off? I
Months.
don't like Hisoka versus Castro. I
Why
don't
not?
like the way he wins that fight. It's like Hisoka's meant to be... I get it, but the way people... It's also like... The way people talk about Hisoka. Hisoka's there like, I want to fight Netero. And then people are saying like, he's absolute top tier. Like,
In the Hunter exam.
I want to see, like,
the
could
Hunter
Crollo,
exam.
like, defeat a Royal Guard? Yeah, I put him above Royal Guards. Could he throw hands with,
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Meruem?
I'm
Yeah, he'd do
saying-
okay against Meruem. I'm like, no, he's got Bungee Guard. What's he doing? He's not
one's
taking...
saying that. No one is saying
I have
that.
seen multiple tier lists and people, like, rating
that's
Hisoka way
just-
higher than he should be.
No, that's the fandom influencing your
No,
opinion.
but it's-
I'm not allowed to deal with Attack on
But it
Titan.
makes me think, the way he's presented, I've gone, if he was to come up against a Royal Guard, would he actually
fucking die.
be
Die.
all right?
Cooked. He's
But it's
cooked.
the way he annoys me because he doesn't, like, what frustrates me about Hisoka is he genuinely believes he is the strongest, okay? No, it says it like I've heard it from the fucking cat's mouth or whatever the expression is. Like, with this delusion, he actually like cannot fathom losing. He challenges Netero. I'm sure if he was there, he would challenge. He just wants
the
to.
whole
When
point.
realistically, he is
And he
actually like
loses.
not actually a top tier character.
And then he loses, and he's went fucking insane. That's the point.
But it just winds me up. He just actually annoys me.
So it's a
I don't
character
fuck with the
a-
design. I think the weird clown noncy thing is like he's just not cool to me at all. He's not cool enough to be what he is. I don't know. Bungee Gum
put it
doesn't
like this.
impress me. I'm like, cool, you're using that. It's like, well,
He was
there's too
Patrick
much
before
explanation. I just don't. It's just not cool enough.
Bungee Gum is too long of an explanation. Motherfucker, how much do you need? What?
No, but it's like the way it's. Oh, he's so strong by
rubbery.
using this rubber string and
It's rubber
texture
string.
surprise. How is he that
Yeah.
strong? What, like, you know the ant Phaeton fought, the like who named herself the Queen of the Ants.
Dadan. No, Zazan.
Whatever. How's Hisoka faring against that kind of like not Royal Guard but like Captain?
Probably wins.
I would agree. By narrative. Don't make no
Not
fucking
even
sense to
by
me.
Not by narrative. Just he beats if he's like
How?
fighting Solo, right? You're just like he doesn't have any AP, so it pisses you off.
Yeah, he's like Hikari to me.
So your argument, he's got 0 AP, can't win. I don't fucking know. Sure, I don't care.
No,
I don't care, dude.
I just don't like it. There's nothing cool about him to me at all. I don't know.
Fucking you.
But again, I love like there are members of the Phantom Troop. Like Phaeton is dope. All right.
He speaks to the edgelords and everything.
What's his
I
face? Yeah,
agree.
Finks is cool. Uvagin is very cool.
Finks is weird to me though. I don't mind him when he's like dressed as like a Slav with like that just standard Adidas tracksuit.
I like
He's
that
got
shit a
full
lot. Yeah.
like Egyptian gear. I'm like, I get it, your name's Sphinx, but chill the fuck out, mate. I'm trying to take you seriously, and you dress like a pharaoh. Please.
I like the simplicity in some of the abilities. I don't know, like even Netero. He's just big hand slap thing, do laser beam.
Okay, you're pissing me off now.
It's true.
It's 3 Nen types at once, brother.
I don't care what it, in terms of what it actually does. He slaps Meruem with big hands.
Then Hisoka is rubber and gum.
And?
Why don't you like it? It's totally cool.
He's gonna fucking, fling an elastic band at Meruem's forehead, like.
No, he catches the hands and slings them back.
Like.
Clearly you haven't read the light novels.
The thing is with Hunter x Hunter, there's the same thing where, like, I'm seeing these Phantom Troop members, right? And I want more. I would like Chrollo a lot if I got more. Hisoka, he's not cool enough for me to really. I don't need more of Hisoka. But like
Chrollo in the manga, like actual backstory with the troop of why they actually started.
No, I'll read it, but like I just want to see him do more in the present. I want to see him like him with Zeno and Silver. Dope. I like it a lot. All right. I want to see Zeno and Silver do more like that. Like Zeno never fought. Zeno pulled up, did the dragon dive, and dipped. Didn't do anything.
Recognized it. Hell yeah.
He didn't do anything though.
He went, yeah.
And he didn't do anything.
And Chrollo had a Ben's knife. See that shit?
Oh.
That's the name of the knife. When he's fighting, okay, this is a funny argument. So, you know when Chrollo is fighting Silver and Zeno at the same time? He's not really, he has the blanket, right? But then he takes the blanket away and he switches it out for a knife, which is a Ben's knife. It's covered in like the most fucked up poison ever. But because they're Zoldycks, they don't give a shit. They're immune to every poison.
Oh, so yeah.
That knife is always funny because it's always that weird power scalar argument of like, oh, could the Phantom Troop beat the Royal Guard? Well, the only argument you can fucking make is that Ben's knife because Meruem's allergic to poison, which is fucking goofy. Oh, big bang punch.
No, wow. the Phantom Troop, like, together would definitely take down a Royal Guard.
A singular one.
Well, no, okay, if it was all Phantom Troop versus all Royal Guard, maybe not.
They get cooked. But which one do you pick? I still think they lose to fucking Poof. They definitely lose to UP.
UP is probably the strongest, right?
With his blast, his rage blast.
I'd say so.
Probably. Yeah.
But at the same time, like, what happens if you do just, like, beat the fuck out of Phaeton beforehand, chuck him in there, and just nuke the place?
That's what I'm saying, because they don't...
Just get him to wind that shit up 500 times, and then just bam!
You are making arguments that people have been making for years, because it's your immediate... Like, I agree. What if things can, like, go 10 million?
That's why they are actually broken.
But we don't know.
Exactly, that's my point. I want to see more. I want to be able to classify how strong these Hunter x Hunter characters are. It's part of the fun.
Chrollo is more than likely the strongest out of them. Probably. He would more than likely beat the rest of them in a fight. Probably, because he's the leader.
Annoyingly.
Right? And if Hisoka is, like, even with that... Come on now. Nothing's happening. Either way.
Uvagin and Phaeton, I think, are portrayed as...
That's the old theory that Phaeton is a Zoldyck is kind of interesting.
I fuck with that. I saw that, yeah.
Because he looks like... Do you remember fucking Killer was, like, fat older brother? Phaeton looks like that, but skinny.
Yeah, no, he does.
Yeah.
But, like, because he fights the... whatever her name was.
Zaza.
The one in charge of that lot, like, he gets that fight. It's kind of like he's sort of presented in that. And there's also, like, when they first show up at, I was going to say New York. York New. No, when they pull up at York New, it's like, one half of them arrives, and then they go like, oh, Phaeton's group is coming soon. It's like they kind of naturally put him as the...
Phaeton stands. They don't know the true fucking goated energy of Bonolenov. Summoning Saturn. Wow. Bro, I never liked Bonolenov. He always freaked me out.
I don't like him either, because he's just got holes all over him. I don't like it.
Fucking ugly. It freaks me out. It pisses me off. Cortopi is ugly and boring. Franken is boring.
Isn't Cortopi just the N one?
N?
Yeah.
Like...
Cortopi's just got like this wham N range, no?
No, that's Nobunaga.
No, Nobunaga has like burger N. I'm pretty sure
Cortopi.
No, Cortopi is the... No, yeah, Cortopi is the big N.
No, it's not that. That's not Kartobi's gimmick. Kartobi's gimmick is that Kartobi can clone things and make perfect replicas. That's why they made the perfect replicas of the Scarlet Eyes and tracked them.
But I'm
Yup, I
I'm
think
pretty sure Cortopi, like, Corolla was like, use N over the whole city. And he was like, all right.
no, it's because they made a fake. They made an entire copy city. They made a copy of the eyes. Don't worry about it. Rewatching York New again. All
Also,
of
no,
it.
I love that moment. Was it, I don't know if it was Zeno or Silver when they pulled up and he was like, I've extended my N to everywhere. Oh, okay.
It just makes Nobunaga look.
Nobunaga I have 3 meter wide N. Silver's just there like, I've got the city under lock, don't worry,
The
mate.
longer the series goes on, the more shittier it makes that look. Because then Kite goes, I've got like 40 kilometers, and then fucking Pito's is like the entire fucking palace, just casually. Are you googling Kartobi?
Yeah, no, Pito's was crazy. I was watching that episode, yeah, and it just, I love the, again, I want to make a video on the power of a narrator, okay? Hunter x Hunter's narrator game, I've realized, is different gravy.
That's why it's been AI'd to shit.
That's what I'm saying, is I came to the realization, I'm like, because a big part of my video at the moment about JGK, it's kind of about JGK's legacy, or just the experience as a whole, right? Meme culture is huge part of JJK, right? Like it had massive influence.
Degeneracy.
And I'm sat there and I was like, JJK inspired a lot of things in other fandoms, but it was only like in terms of its own meme culture wise, like it memes that from JJK I used a lot, but like Hunter x Hunter inspired one of the biggest things in JJK because like all the Lobotomy Kaizen stuff is using Hunter x Hunter narrator voice. Yeah, because even though JJK has a banging narrator, the Hunter x Hunter narrator is just moving different.
Yeah, it's like always bet on her carry.
But it's the way it's used in Hunter x Hunter is so much better than any other anime.
Yeah,
because
it's like fucking Killua is in a never-ending darkness. Like fucking.
I love that shit. Kurapika now finds themselves in an indescribable emptiness. But what it does, it's classical conditioning. It's Pavlov's dogs. You do it every episode at the end of the episode, and you say the most basic. Gon is. This was happened in an episode I watched recently. Gon is angry. Really?
Yeah.
But it literally every episode at the end, after like a hype moment or something, he just says what happened, and even though it doesn't really add anything in terms of your understanding, it conditions you so that literally in the future, when you hear the narrator, it immediately just like it locks you in. It does. It does condition you to like. I hear the narrator and he'll say the most burger useless shit, but it just get me excited and appreciate what's going on.
It's a great narration, but I don't think it's as like deep as being used in that way. I just think it's kind of a remnant of just older series. They used to do that a lot more.
It's not about whether that's the intention or not. It's what it does. The Hunter x Hunter, there are narrators in a lot of shows, but I don't feel the same way when a narrator kicks in any other show. I feel that way when Hunter x Hunter kicks in and when narrator kicks in Hunter x Hunter. Because it does it better than other shows.
No, I got a better one. Close your eyes. Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay, that's pretty good. But
there you go. There you go.
It's different. It's different. But yeah, so like I love in Darbit. I don't know if you've heard it in Darbit, it's hella funny.
Fuck watching that in there.
Because I realized how little sense this makes, but you know the speed of sound, right?
I'm aware of it.
Yeah. When Pito is up there and it's like Pito's ability, and it made me think like, oh, okay, I can see Gege like how he's been influenced by Hunter x Hunter. People say Bleach the most. It's Hunter x Hunter is like.
Whoever says Bleach influenced it the most is.
It is Hunter x Hunter that influenced it the most for sure. Because like, I hear the narrator and I'm like, Pito activates their ability 1/10 of a second. I'm like, okay, I see you, Gege, but also 1/10 of a second, cool. But in that time, Pito could have sworn Netero said, I anticipated many defensive and offensive outcomes. It's like, I expected a word and it's just the longest fucking sentence. How does like Pito even hear that?
That's just old school Dragon Ball shit. They're moving faster than light, yet they're having full ass fucking monologues.
That's what I mean. But it's just hype. It's so funny to be like,
great.
Pito genuinely like, oh, this guy is just, oh, he's look, what are his hands doing? And then he does like this he does a mini zero hand. Never figured out what that was.
No, it's not even like a zero hand. He just slaps it down.
Yeah, and then it shoots a laser beam.
No,
And in the anime, it does the same effect as Zero Hand as well.
if it was Zero Hand, you'd do the. It's the most fucked up.
Yeah, but it
pose
does.
in the world,
It shoots. It shows the like weird field of flowers first as a little like portal hole, and then
No, I
it
just think
blasts Pito to Kingdom Come. That's what it does.
No, it's just a slap.
It's not.
It's just a slap.
Do you want me to show it to you?
I'll just keep.
Am I being rage baited?
I'll just pull out the. I'll pull up the fucking.
The light novels.
You haven't.
The Phantom
don't
Parade
think
cutscene.
Surprisingly, this pisses me off. There was only ever like a one Hunter x Hunter gacha game, and it was Japan only, and it pissed me off.
Oh no.
Yeah, exactly right. Like Tokyo Ghoul always got cool ones that were JP exclusive.
Yeah, and a new one.
New one. There's a new one.
Popped up as an ad the other day.
It's not new. Trust me. It's dog shit. No one is playing it, but they're just like, oh my god, you get 10 million summons for free.
This new Tokyo Ghoul game is literally what it said.
Oh, trust me.
I guess they're lying. No, I believe you. It's just like.
Oh yeah, it's like it's straight.
It's almost like if you make bad games, people don't play them. Weird, isn't it?
I mean, have you not played the Tokyo Ghoul game, the full game on the PS4?
I haven't even watched it, bro.
Don't worry, it's a fucking slideshow.
That's why I don't want to. Like, I really want to read Hunter x Hunter because I love the Hunter x Hunter anime. I adore it, but I don't want to read it and get invested in it if I'm not gonna be satisfied. It's the same reason I'm putting off starting Berserk. I don't like the idea of witnessing Peak and then being just blue balls for the rest of my life. I don't like it. I'd rather watch the anime in blissful ignorance and not read it and just have my.
You said you were gonna read it earlier though.
I know, but I'm watching it and I'm like, I really want to read it, but I don't want to read it. I'm so indecisive about it. Because also, like, if the anime comes back at any point, I will read it. You think we're not gonna? If he finishes the arc, I think it will get animated. Are you telling me in the age of anime movies, you don't think they'll just make an exclusive Chrollo vs Hisoka anime movie and not do anything else?
No, because do you know why Hunter x Hunter hasn't gotten an anime?
What did Togashi say? You're not allowed.
He has rights to it.
Ah.
No, he has one of the few series where he owns it, so he gets to decide what Shueisha and like Toei or whatever the fuck.
Do you know what? Good for him though. Good for him. No, good for him. Yeah, you tell him.
He himself owns it.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Is that why he's saying like? Because I was wondering, you know, when he said he was going to drop 50 chapters at once.
Yeah.
I was like, how's he doing that?
He will.
But you can just do it.
Yeah, of course he can.
Post him on Twitter.
Like actually, yeah.
Send him to Miyamura.
Like genuinely, he does not fucking care.
I love that. That's great. That's dope.
Like on Twitter now, he'll just like, he just shows the pile. Of
Yeah, no, I've seen it. I've seen the images.
It's fucking infuriating. It's
what like imagine, because if I realistically, if I was Togashi, I'd be sat there, yeah, making the world believe that it's never gonna happen, and I'd be in secret. I'd be doing exactly what he's doing, and I would finish the manga, bro. I would finish the manga. I would never tell anyone, and then one day I'd be like, guess what? Here it is. Here is Hunter x Hunter, and then everyone forgets One Piece exists, and it becomes the big one.
The thing is though, Togashi talks about Hunter x Hunter like Oda does about One Piece, where it's like, yo, we just hit the halfway point, guys, on chapter 12,000. Like, that's the way Togashi talks about it, so that's just never. I
feel like Hunter x Hunter, like, could have been, because I feel like if any series, no offense to full offense to One Piece, to be honest, like, I like One Piece, it's okay, I guess. It has its ups sometimes, mainly downs.
You whinged about it earlier, bro, and I'm staying on that train. I'm still in the middle.
I do often, I said it on stream earlier, as like, I wish every other series I like was written like One Piece, except One Piece. I do not wish One Piece was written like One Piece. As in, like, as like long and detailed in backstory, and so like, if Hunter x Hunter was like, we start off and like the whole arc up until you go to the Dark Continent on was it all Blue Whale 1 or whatever it's called? Black Whale 1. If that's just like the warm-up stretch of the manga, and then it really starts when you get to the Dark Continent, and you do this whole Hunter x Hunter thing where you explore the world or whatever, right? I'm down. That's sick.
Bro,
if they did it for JJK, I'm down.
Just the dialogue about the way like Jing, he just basically says, "Okay, look at a map. That's the known map. For everything around it, there's stuff there. We just ain't been there." You're like, "What the shit?" Oh.
Well, that's what I mean. It's so interesting. I'm so here for it. And it's like, I wish that would get the One Piece treatment where it just goes on and you explore more and more. And I low-key, I would feel the same about JJK, not to the extent of One Piece, but like, I wish it was another 200 chapters at least.
Here and there.
It's interesting enough, right? Like, I'd be okay to do...
I still feel like there's still plenty of content there to
like,
fucking...
It's anything but One Piece. I don't care enough about One Piece. But also, the problem with One Piece, right, is that it's so long, but it does nothing. Some of it is just empty shit. Like, the amount of stuff that is all crammed into this final saga is crazy. The final saga is peak, right? But it's like, we've got all of God Valley, we've got rocks, we've got, like, everything that happened, like, with the whole Void Century, all of the reveals, everything intriguing about the series is gonna be dumped. Shanks hasn't had a fucking fight. Ever! In the whole manga.
Kid.
A fight.
Eustace Kid put some fight into it, it just wasn't reciprocated, that's all.
Blackbeard hasn't had a... Oh, yeah, he fought Law, I guess. That was his first fight. No, it wasn't.
Ace.
He fought in Marineford. Ace is dead, bro. Fuck Ace.
No, but I'm not saying he fought Ace.
Yeah, he fought Ace. Well, no, that was kind of off screen.
No. In the anime, you get bits and pieces.
Yeah, but I mean, he did fight in Marineford, to be fair. But, like, the point is, Mihawk hasn't. And I'm not counting Vista.
Which is so funny.
But, like, how?
Vista upscale, let's go.
How are we, like, actually have... How is there so much One Piece, but I cannot actually think of anything half the characters fucking do in the series?
We talked about it fucking before.
It's pissing me off, because I'm sitting here like, I'm loving the final saga. I'm loving every minute of Elbaf. Genuinely, it's great. Story-wise, not fight or, like, manga. The manga is horrific, but story-wise, I'm really here for it. But I just think, like, all the stuff that came before it, and I'm like, I'm realizing what's to come, and no matter how good the rest of the story is, it will never justify the first fucking 75% of it as what it was. I wish it was just paced out more. I feel like it's too late for me now. I love it, I do, but it can never be, like, top tier for me, because I'm sorry, I'm rereading it right now. I'm rereading the whole thing right now, and it's angering me even more thinking about it. Like, I just think it is the most horrifically paced. One Piece is so good for what it could have been, but it's paced like absolute shit. I hate it. Yeah, I have such a love-hate relationship with that series.
I was gonna say, make your mind up. The pendulum is swinging with you here. Fucking hell.
Again, if Hunter x Hunter was like that, I have faith in Togashi to actually pace it correctly. Same with Gege, believe it or not.
That's what's just so fascinating about it. Since Togashi owns it, he has full control. He can just shit out chapters whenever he fucking feels like it. Which, yeah, is good.
No, I feel like he's gonna drop so much on us one day. And then I'll read it.
Then you'll read it, but then it'll get to another part of the fucking, what's it called? The Succession War. And we're like, oh, so many princes have died. Who's left? Oh, this is fucking Zoraidnik and fucking whoever the fuck's left. There's like so many princes left. Who's gonna win? We're gonna have to wait fucking 10 million more years for him to shit out 50 more chapters because we're still on the Black Whale 1 and we're never gonna reach a dark continent. It's gonna be just like Miura. Zek is gonna never fucking finish properly. I'm gonna cry.
And what is Togashi's health like? Is he alive? Is he staying alive?
He's alive. It was always back issues with Togashi, from what I recall. That was sort of always mainly stopped him. It was like his health, but more so his back problem.
But he's not like... He's
old, though.
He's not dying, though.
He's not dying, but he is old. He's like 60s, I want to say. Because don't forget, Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh, he is 60.
Yeah, damn fucking good. But like...
Oh, he's 59, actually.
Fuck you. Being pedantic. But... Miura was like 55 or something when he died. Granted, his was like from heart complications, but still, like, being a mangaka fucks up your health, and he's like 60. Granted, since he is so, like, it's been on hiatus all the time, his health isn't as bad since he has that much control, but still, you have to be... And as I've said before, he gave, like, 3 vague possible endings for how Hunter x Hunter could end, but he himself will only allow himself to be the person to fucking actually draw it and finish it. He doesn't really have assistants or editors as much as, like, other authors do. because it is his baby. At the end of the day, he's very protective over it. That's why he has full ownership. It's a very unique situation.
I respect it, and I can't complain.
I do.
But at the same
You aren't
time,
you say that, but you aren't on the edge. You're not sat there waiting for fucking chapters of just paragraphs. You're not on that edge yet.
I'm waiting for a reason to read it because I really want to read it, but I'm not doing that to myself.
Sorry, you've read the Krollo Hisoka fight. Beyond Netero showing up, cool guy. Jing stuff, Pariston stuff. Killua doing stuff, not Killua, Kurapika doing stuff for the first time since York knew, you know? Like Kurapika is a big character in on the Black Whale one, in the Succession War. And Emperor time is like really important too. And it's cool. And Mizai Stomp. You remember Mizai Stomp? He's the clown, the cow Zodiac.
Yeah.
The cow Zodiac, who's like a detective. He explains his Hatsu to do with like cards, which is like really cool. And he's like on a detective trying to figure out who's evil on the Black Whale one. It's really cool.
I don't fuck with this. I think the Zodiacs look goofy.
I think some of the designs are goofy, but their characters, like Cheadle, is on the Black Whale one, I'm pretty sure, with Leorio.
Cheadle's the girl. I fucked with Cheadle, I think.
Cheadle's the dog.
Yeah.
That, like, who becomes the head.
I liked Cheadle. I liked the guy, the dickhead, the rage baiter. He wasn't even a Zodiac, was he? But like,
no, Pariston was. He was the rat.
It was a rat, yeah. Pariston, I like Pariston. Obviously, Jing, I liked a lot. What I don't like, I just don't fuck with that whole animal design. I just think I can't.
I don't like them.
But again, it's the same with Hisoka. Like, I have to find the character cool appearance-wise to an extent to really invest myself in the character.
Oh, what's that Dragon Zodiac called? Because he's the only.
I guess it's one of my problems with One Piece as well. Is like if it doesn't look cool to me, I don't care how well written you are. It doesn't. I can't choose. It's like people. If I say this to people, it's always like, yeah, you're weird. Like you just care about. If I could choose to enjoy it, I would. But I cannot actually make a connection with this character if I don't look at them and go, wow, you look dope.
Senor Pink.
Again, I don't care. I don't care about Senor Pink, all that fight. People like...
You fucking monster.
And then, but immediately they jump to, solo leveling fan. No, it's just, literally, I cannot do anything about it. It just, like, why is Law and Shanks, why are they my favorite characters? Because they look cool, and they are cool. No, but it's like, why, like...
Buggy's not cool, Buggy's dope.
I fuck with Buggy.
Exactly, he's not like a cool design.
Buggy is cool. No, Buggy's cooler.
No, he's a big blanket now.
No, but Buggy is cooler.
He's not, he's goofy.
He is.
The difference between cool and goofy.
The goofiest character that I really did fuck with was Bon Clay.
Everyone liked Bon Clay, he's dope.
Yeah, but like...
that fucking film Red was supposed to be about freeing him.
And Katakuri, but Katakuri is cool.
But Katakuri's less goofy.
Yeah.
His shit's just
like Queen.
He has like goofy moments.
Fucking, I don't give a shit about Queen. Big dinosaur, I don't care.
Look, King.
King's dope. King's really cool.
You are actually a 10-year-old. I think King's design is cool, but his personality and character are boring as fuck.
I'm interested in the Lunarians. Yeah, I don't care about his character. Fuck his character. He's just cool. I didn't say he was one of my favorite characters. I just think he is cool.
The full gimp suit. Fucking Tokyo.
Yeah, I like characters that, believe it or not, look like cool people.
Big Perospero fan.
Like Kaido.
Fuck Kaido.
Yeah, I agree. Fuck Kaido.
Boring.
I know, and he was like, I was expecting aura when I got to, but the way they talk about Kaido, bro, I was expecting aura. The guy's just a depressed, sad, whiny drunkard. If you put him on a video game, he's just a kid who won't shut up, cries about everything. Doesn't seem like they're having fun at all.
I just love the flashback of him fighting Moria. It makes me so fucking happy.
I
Moria's
like it as well.
Jacked as fuck. And it's like then you see him fight Shadow Loop, and you're like, what the fuck happened? What happened? And then Blackbeard and Ryu fucking and I'm like, please, Moria, don't, please. Moria, my king.
Blackbeard. I don't like Blackbeard.
I don't like Blackbeard at all.
I don't fuck with Blackbeard. Why? He looks goofy.
And I just don't like
I don't like. Actually, Blackbeard's laugh is alright, to be fair.
I don't like a lot of his moments though, where he feels more pain, he starts bitching and crying on the floor.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that either.
I don't fucking like him.
Rox is more intriguing. I like Rox. Rox is kind of intriguing so far.
But I don't think there's not enough of them to like make a fucking judgment. Yeah, it's not like Whitebeard where it's like this dude. Fuck yeah, everyone likes Whitebeard.
Yeah, he's not really done anything. Honestly, the God Valley flashbacks, like no one's done anything crazy.
I just saw the panel of.
Wow. One Piece fans are so easily satisfied. You're telling me these guys are out here pushing Gorosei, Nozdra is just because like they're pushing swordsman agenda, but like.
No. Do you know what it's like?
Oh, Saint Saturn is so cool. What?
The panel you showed for fucking Kagurabachi, order shit like stuff like that out, and people are like, yo, my god, latest chapter, bro. Holy shit, you see the art?
But it's different because, like,
Oda did it on purpose.
A toddler would be able to tell that Kagurabachi has better art than, like, One Piece is. Bro, Garling. Garling is the best example. Sure, he's gonna be an important character. The guy, like, with the moon hair. Yeah. He's gonna be an important character, and I'm sure he's very strong. But do we actually know anything about the guy? Have we seen him do anything at all? No. How is he your favorite character?
Who's saying that? Okay.
Bro, every character has a dedicated fan base in One Piece because they are so unbelievable. And then they cry about solo leveling kids being like, oh, you're so easily impressed. One Piece fans are the most easily impressed motherfuckers I have ever.
Gaimon. He was a dude in the chest.
Oh, he's dope.
He's fucking sick. In the cover panels,
he comes up in cover pages a fair bit.
Yeah. Hell yeah, my god.
He was definitely. Come to think of it, he's probably one of the God Valley rewards, and he's just he was just left in the chest.
Hell yeah, glorious king.
It's like,
I mean, it's so funny to think that someone's gonna go, you know what? You're my favorite character is Diamond Juzo. Fucking what?
But they do that though.
That's what I'm saying.
Again, it's all like.
I can't say shit because I'm like, yo, I fuck with Karasu. I fuck with.
Karasu at least is like, he's not my favorite character, but he's cool.
I like Marco.
But no one's looking at Walkery and being like, this old man who looks like a Pringles can is so cool.
Yo, I'm a big Tamago fan. Remember Tamago? He's a dude on Whole Cake who has like really long legs.
Any of Lin Lin's kids, including Lin Lin actually, other than Katakuri, was boring, fucking uninteresting, weird looking, like, oh, it's just One Piece is so uncool sometimes.
The movie was weird.
It's just
who else was there? Who the fuck else was there? Like most of the kids. You didn't like Cracker?
Cracker was okay.
I didn't. That was bait. Fuck Cracker.
Cracker was alright.
Cracker was when Power Scale and got really fucked up because it was like Gear 4 Luffy cannot beat a fucking Cracker.
And then you got Cracker over the Flamingo kind of shit, and it's like, what are we doing here?
It's so fucking strange. Oh.
But One Piece is.
I did have love for it.
What do I like about One Piece? Kuzan. Cool, normal-looking character with ice powers versus Garp. Relatively normal-looking dude with strong haki. Amazing fight, interesting characters, love it.
Bring back the dog hat.
That's great. Oh yeah, the dog hat was cool.
Fuck yeah, dude.
People are like, if I was saying this on a bigger channel, I'd get fried for it, but I can say it here because no one cares yet.
I get fried for saying I like Green Bull. People hate me. They hate me because I tell the truth. I mean, like Green Bull.
Kind of valid, to be fair.
The hate, I mean,
the hate.
I don't mind him. I think, you see an entire Shanks crew, I'd also piss myself. But then that's...
Yeah, that's valid. That bit's valid, but like, completely yielding and transforming back because of Wi-Fi haki? That's a bit...
I don't give a fuck. I just don't like how much he fucks with Alkainu.
Luffy was sat watching this thing, by the way, being like, nah, Momo and Yama have got this, man.
Bro, fuck Momo. I hate Momo.
I like Yamato, though. They're very different people. They are very different. And I keep, for some reason in my algorithm as well, like Luffy versus Naruto and Luffy versus Ichigo debates have come up a lot. And like, I did not realize so many people think One Piece is like legitimately Naruto or Bleach level.
No, it's because think about it, fucking Kizaru, light speed, usually goes on from there.
Yeah, but they cap out at light speed.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to get into fucking scaling Naruto and One Piece, bro. I'm not fucking educated on it.
But
I don't
no,
care.
but my problem though, right? It's not about that. It's about the way One Piece fans are so. Like, this is what I mean. Okay, so they go, oh, but Luffy has the power of imagination. He can do anything. How are you beating Gear 5? It's like, right. So why is he not soloing every fucking person he fights then?
I hate that shit.
For the same reason.
He's got toon logic. He wins every fight. Well, no, he doesn't, because he took like 10 million transformations to beat Kaido.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Kaido, do you think he's top 1 in the verse right now? By the logic of why he beats Naruto, he should easily clear One Piece. Easily.
It's like saying Takaba is top 1. It's like, that's not how it works.
Exactly.
You're gravely overestimating it.
It's not toon force in like, I'm going to blink you out of existence. It's like, I can turn the ground to rubber and conjure a rubber baseball bat.
Or paint the baseball bat black, which was funny on the Frog meme.
It's gold, apparently.
The baseball bat?
Yeah.
Or the paint?
The baseball bat is gold. Twitter threw a fit over it because it wasn't black, which means that the Fraudhawk meme doesn't work anymore. But people are genuinely upset by it, and they are critiquing Toei and being like, Toei are trash for changing stuff like this. Oda clearly intended it to be black. Because obviously Mihawk did paint his blade, right?
Well, no, but Yoru is black. Yoru is the word for black, though.
Nah, but it doesn't matter because he painted it.
No, but all I'm saying, it's a black blade because the sword is black, and its name is Black.
And yeah, I still like One Piece, though. I don't understand how it works. I don't get it. I don't know why.
I like it, but I don't keep up with it. I'll see random leaks and be like, okay, that's Rox's design. I finally know what he looks like. Just like every silhouette in One Piece, it's nothing like the actual fucking design. Crazy.
I normally...
Like you see Kaido's silhouette, it's this fat guy, and then you see Kaido's like, that is not the same fucking dude.
Thing is, I feel like Oda got too obsessed with like... I really do feel like he's... No, but not just that. I do feel, because he's been quite open... I think recently as well, about how like he doesn't like people predicting what he's gonna do.
Of course he doesn't.
So he'll like foreshadow stuff or like drop breadcrumbs and then be upset when, okay, you've waited 10 years. You think people, what, do you just want them to not think about it? Yeah. If you're gonna drag it over this long and foreshadow like that, people are going to theorize and work out what you plan to do. Don't get salty about it when it happens, because that's how you've set it up. You can't just expect the world to not look into it. Do you know what I mean? You've set it there as foreshadowing. When they figure it out, don't go and change it just because they figured it out. That defeats the whole point. That's what I feel like it's been doing a lot of the time. I don't know. I feel like there's been things that have played out slightly differently or looked different because people have said things. And
just forced subversion. Just because, oh shit, the fans have predicted this.
But he does. He's said himself that he has like changed things because things have been predicted. Like I don't know. Yeah, I don't think he specified what, but it's been a thing that's happened where he's like actually just changed things based off predictions and theories.
That shouldn't it shouldn't mean anything to him.
I know. But it's like, if you're going to write a story where you're foreshadowing over a very long time, don't be surprised when your foreshadowing is discovered as foreshadowing and people make the theories, because believe it or not, some of us are literate. Okay, I haven't predicted fuck all. I won't say us, but like some people are literate.
Be more like Kubo and just tell your fans who are annoying to fuck off. It's as simple as.
It is as simple as that. It is as simple as that.
Delete your Twitter and tell everyone to fuck off.
True. It's very true.
Yep.
It's like, if you're nearly 2 hours into this podcast and you're very angry about what we're saying about One Piece, why the fuck are you watching? Should have left 10 minutes ago. Then like and subscribe. I don't know. Do something cool.
Subscribe to me instead of him. Best.